Okie dokie, mamma mia. Okie dokie, mamma mia. Alright. Okay. Hello. Go away, Amino. You're scaring me. Check enter, earn a prize. Ooh, what do we get? No. Go away. Gun blue and mad over ranking. Fuck the cops, they talking about pop. When 6th graders say fuck the cops, they're talking about Paw Patrol. You mean Pup Patrol? I thought it was called Pup Patrol or something. It's Paw. Oh, it's Paw Patrol. Okay, I always thought it was Pup. I like memes. I like memes. There we go. Random quote of today, I like memes. No, I don't want to promote this with the story, Jack. Jeff. Not today. Oh, I thought it was a Pup Patrol. I've been saying it wrong the entire time. It's Paw Patrol this entire time. Oh my god. Oh, shit, wait. I think I forgot to apply the... Oh, hang on. Yo, hang on. Wait. I don't think I applied the update here. Hold up. I gotta apply the actual update first. Hang on. Oh. I'm just installing. Beruka, are you gonna save for summer Mysterious Heroine X this year? Yes. Now that you told me. I don't know a lot about this fake granddaughter, okay? I don't know a lot about it, okay? Ah, yes, it's open. Come on. Yay! Hi, 11. Okie dokie. He's in Gundam First Ascension. She's in a Gundam? What? That's actually kind of cool. She in a Gundam. I'm going to save Orbs until June when the Summer Hill mini event comes back, unless in May they release Rattle Makai or something. I mean, considering there's a theme with Radiance heroes every time there's a Bride banner, I'm thinking for sure. Who were the first brides? I guess it was Cordelia, Sheeta, Lynn, and Charlotte. But we never got regular Charlotte, and it's been like 3 years. Can I have those Sigruns you get? Plus Knight Sigrun. You have a Plus Knight Sigrun, base Sigrun. Don't you have like base Sigrun at like plus 10 or something, Vanguard? Berlin Von Eyre. even though he sucks. I mean, I think Flame Emperor. Yeah, Flame Emperor comes out on Monday. That's where we get the Flame Emperor. Oh shit! I forgot to join the voice chat. Ooh. I kind of forgot to join the voice chat. I forgot to join it.
The ironic thing is that, like, your title was
VC
Random
and chill.
Grinding in Faye, VC and Chill. It's like,
I forgot that one part. I forgot that one part. I forgot that one part.
That's a bro moment.
Yeah, it's a bro moment right there. It's a bro moment.
Oh yeah, I actually haven't asked you this question yet, but did you fucking finally get or nah?
Get Grail? Yeah, I have him now. Look in the stream. Look at it.
I'm too lazy.
Go look at it. I got him. All right, after so long.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I see him.
See, there it is.
Wait, you actually got my good IVs too.
Yeah, I know. That was so surprising too. I got him with good IVs.
Okay.
I got lucky with his good IVs too, man. I got him with good IVs.
How many missed did you get?
Another, one more. I got another mist, and then I got a Hector, and then I got Valentine's Ike.
Hold up. Moon Knight wants to know, is it safe to spoil Flame Emperor's true identity? Or not because of spoilers?
I mean, I think everyone's played up to that part for sure in the server right now. In this stream. I'm pretty sure. Hey,
and if you're one of those few that have not,
Flame Emperor's obviously
just leave the video for now.
You mean leave the stream? It's not a video.
Whatever.
Yep. But anyway, yes, I finally got my Grail that I've been pining for like a year.
Oh, okay.
Last year, I didn't even get him. All I got was pity broken by so many other units, man. I got pity broken, like I said, missed earlier, like last year. It was missed last year.
Hey,
both
Beruka,
versions.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been slowly getting back into Faye, but I'm not playing this as much. I'm like just I'm in just doing the missions.
A meme banner with 313 Archer and the Gatekeeper. Calling it in 6 months. We're getting the Flame Emperor unmasked. Yeah, you're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly, my thing with this is...
So here's what I'm thinking. We're either the Brave banner is gonna involve unmasked Flame Emperor, or
time skip.
Or it's gonna be time skip Edelgard. Either one.
Yeah, but
my thing is they don't really, unlike Zelgius, they have no real reason to do that due to the fact that we already have. I'm not count this as a spoiler. We already have the character in game, so they have a reason to reveal it.
The other thing too that I've kind of doubt
they
that
really want more ults for her.
I mean, I listened to the voice lines of Flame Emperor, and it's super obvious who it is by the voice. It's just super distorted, but you can clearly hear who it is. It's distorted though, but it's tire flat.
My thing is, when I was doing like my initial run, I didn't realize, oh, that's the character. I knew their voice was a bit off, but
Halt, you have too much.
I didn't really make the connection until the character was revealed.
Oh wait, you would actually get a dupe of him. You can actually get a dupe of Grail.
Yeah, I know. Like through the heroic, the whole compile manual thing, so I can fix his IVs.
I mean, my SHP doesn't really hurt him that much, but
no, not really. He has a lot of it, and his defenses are pretty good, so he's fine.
You're really planning to use?
Yeah, I plus 10 Garen as well too, so there he is.
Ew.
He's plus 10.
I don't like him. I'm still kind of pissed that they made him a Red Dragon unit instead of a Green Axe unit.
No, I wish he was a Green Axe unit.
Does he ever? I think he appears as both in Fate, so there's no real reason to not.
He appears as both.
Give him a chance.
Is it okay for me to spoil?
It's Fate. It's been out for a while, so yeah.
Okay, so the Garen that we have in Fate is basically him in the final chapter of Birthright.
Yeah, it's
I'm-
Birthright Garen. It's Birthright Garen.
It's Birthright Garen. It's either they're gonna make him like a. If they're gonna make an alt of him, I'm pretty sure he's gonna make the conk. They're gonna make the conk. I'm gonna guess that they're
Yep.
gonna make the conquest version.
Just
of him,
that. My thought is it
because
was smart to
like,
make, because in case they want to ever make a past Garen, they can give him Bulwark for him to actually have his axe, not be a dragon, because he wasn't a dragon
Because
before.
past Garen can't exist, because past Garen actually looks a lot like Xander when, like... Looks like Xander. Because there's actual, like, there's a cipher card of him as young Garen. A cipher card of young Garen.
I have 123 orbs now, and I'm literally just saving for a banner.
Obviously Dio. The Flame Emperor's Dio. Is that Ardent Service Hector? Yes, I gave him Ardent Service. I gave Hector Ardent Service right there, as you can see.
This motherfucker really just gave him Ardent Service.
58 HP, man. Look at that. A lot of HP.
So,
Yo,
we're going to
listen,
die
that
on the
defense.
battlefield.
No, that res, you need to work on that, bro. That res, bro.
Res is gonna suck unless you like plus 10 him and give him only res skills.
Imagine Garen Bell with Xander's face. I want my
The
young
idea that-
Geralt and Theory duo unit. Oh, that could be a good one. Yeah, that could be a good
Would
Good
be
lord,
nice,
you know,
but
young-
that's probably gonna take a while due to the fact
Yeah,
that DLC
but-
came out relatively
Yeah, but that would
recently.
be pretty
and
cool
so
though.
revealing-
Someday in the future, you know, like it's Geralt and
Yeah.
Philip's mom, you know, like as a dual hero.
Hey, should I like save orbs to plus 10 my legendary Crom? Because I have my plus attack minus speed.
Honestly,
I mean, it's possible to get
you-
younger versions of characters. I mean, like we got Azura and we got like young Azura.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
possible to
that's-
get
that's-
younger versions of characters.
Zero's one of those characters who doesn't need a younger version though, so
Okay, first of all,
Drastically different.
we don't even know his damn age. So like, the fuck? It's like,
Oh yeah, if you have the Fade Pass, if you have the Fade Pass, Monday Moosespell Ike releases.
I feel like there's other characters who would make more sense to have younger versions, such as like Shannon, Oifi.
Yeah, the kid versions releasing heroes.
Roy and
I really hope
Lena.
they'll make Lucy.
Ulgar, Dimitri.
Oh yeah, G, did you back up your account this time?
Yes, I fucking did.
Oh, you better. That's
Took a while.
God damn it, you guys. Okay.
It's true, man.
I was-
Dude,
I
you
was a
screwed up
dumb-
majorly.
okay,
You
okay.
had a +9 New Year's Anna, and you screwed it up for not linking your account.
I had fucking storage problems. Okay, leave me.
So I mean,
How does that have to do with anything?
yeah, there's no
There's
storage
no-
problems with that, dude. You could have just
If
linked
anything-
it. You could have just linked it, and then you could have deleted heroes. You could have deleted heroes, and you would have been fine because your data would have been saved.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You can't blame it on data.
I'm sorry.
Also, Altina, she
I don't
won.
think anyone's being angry at you. It just. Oh, okay. Now I actually get
So
Sylvain.
Altina won, and we're getting Altina on Tuesday, by the way. She doesn't.
Right, I
we'll
just
get her.
got Sylvain.
Oh my god.
We're getting
Well,
her Tuesday.
Let's go. Boob power.
At least
You
I
know.
can swap her with I can at least swap Ike because I don't like.
Oh,
using
well,
Ike.
get ready to see a lot of free-to-play guys using her now.
Don't even have to use cast bar.
Yeah, but anyway,
Well,
I'm
did we
gonna fodder.
actually-
I'm gonna fodder my Altina, the one that the free one that we get, because I'm gonna give attack and defense oath to Beruka.
First,
Beruka
I
could
thought
use
we
that.
already got her, and it's like, wait, what? No, that happens on the 11th. Why do you have?
No, I already have her because I summoned her.
Yeah.
I summoned her earlier. Jeez. Oh yeah, here's my King Crom. He is good. Oh my god, dude, Arena was epic using him. It was
Wait, you got?
amazing.
Oh wait, I forgot. This
Legendary
fucker
Chrome.
got King Chrome.
Look at his
I have
attack,
to
man.
do, but-
59. That's his base attack.
Okay, so
I-
that's the one
I have
time
him at
Ferdinand
plus
just spits a
attack.
bunch of info at you.
I have my plus
Alright.
attack. He can get up to 60. Wait, no, that's
What?
bonuses. Hold on. He's at
Yes,
62
I can
attack
tell.
right now.
Imagine all
If you
those
get him a
juicy
plus
people.
attack.
I'm a plus-
That speed kind of hurts me though.
Yeah, but he's fine. He's really bulky. He's fine. Hello.
Isn't it really funny that Sylvain
really
is
hope
such a
they don't
fucking
get-
simp.
Ah, yes, Shining
Well,
Light.
not really. He's just horny.
Let's see.
He's not a simp.
Ah, yes, there's the mist that I've been using right here. There she is. The +4 mist.
Have you? You better fucking use her, dude.
I am using her. What are you talking about? I'm not like I can't fodder her. I already merged her, man. She's already too far in to the merging. I can't just like literally.
No, I'm telling
do
you, like,
anything.
use her in other shits, cause like she's like +4, dude. Like,
Except-
come on.
There's still a lot of better units without any merges.
That's
So-
true, but that's true, honestly.
Thing with merges is, in a lot of cases, it doesn't matter unless that unit like has a stat line that can't really take any.
Oh yeah, I got the combat manual for Summer Cordelia, and I was finally able to fix her minus speed IVs. That's been bothering me forever.
Got minus speed plus res, so I'm not even gonna use her anymore.
I have her as plus attack. She was plus attack minus speed, which was hurting her.
Plan to
But now
actually
that's
do that
fixed.
route after I get some stuff I really want.
Hello, Smith. Hello. Did I ever mention to you guys, one of my friends loves Kugero, and he saw a Kugero appreciation post on Facebook. He saw Halloween and Spring Kugero, and then he asked me if it was real. Like, yeah. Well, he doesn't know that Kugero is the Kugero has ults.
I guess not. I guess he's not a hardcore Heroes player or something.
Unlike me,
It's respectable.
I have all.
Bro,
the,
when
I have
we-
all the
okay.
Kugeros.
Will we ever get a Baruka ult? Like,
Probably
Probably
never.
not.
Never.
this man's been waiting for like for 3 years to get a
I accepted the fact that she's not gonna get an ult.
Alright, listen,
She's a
man,
decent
listen.
unit, unlike some.
She's not gonna get an ult, man. Like, I'm just
Bro.
telling you right now. She's
I mean,
not.
Alright, hold
In
up.
the realm.
I bet-
Although to be fair,
I-
go ahead.
I bet you right now. I bet you, like, this year, Baruka will get an ult.
All right.
Like,
What are you betting?
What are we betting? Huh?
Hold on. Let me check my balance real fast.
We actually.
Oh fuck, even the beach is corrupted.
Ah, crap.
Utter CBT.
Never.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
Owain.
wait, I know what. Yep,
What?
damn you, sis.
I can actually see possibly Beruka getting into the game because Stephanie Shea has actually done voices recently in Heroes. So,
Yeah, she voices a lot of other characters other than Beruka. She voices Stardust
Yeah, so-
and like. Solely
and she's done a couple Tharias lately, so
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't-
1
She vo-
second. Are we gonna get another Fallen Units banner again?
probably in April.
Ah, fuck.
You-
Oh,
so
yeah,
you guys gonna
okay.
want to make your predictions for that or something?
So like, okay, so like.
Well, an
Alright.
Ike maybe. No, Grail would be a better option than Ike.
Wait, why Grail?
Because basically how Ike's mom died is Grail was possessed by the medallion.
Yeah, the medallion, the Berserker medallion.
The shit,
that
what's Larian's medallion? That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
the medallion.
I'm
Since
just gonna-
we got so much Tellius last year, I don't think they're going to do a banner. So having an
But he
astronaut
managed
hero by the banner
to.
would be good.
The death of his
One
wife.
at a time, boys.
Sorry, but the death of his wife snapped him out of the rage, from the medallion. Snapped him out of it.
You know what? That was I'm gonna just put this out there now. That's actually brilliant because I think we might have a full banner now if Grail is included. Because I have a couple other possibilities that could work, and I was like, maybe we need and the part I was struggling with when I was kind of like hypothetically thinking was like,
Sorry, Alexis.
I would like to have a third or a fourth unit, and I didn't have one. Now, when you bring up Fallen Grail, and I forgot about that, I'm like, that's really good.
I mean,
Wait,
Fallen
wait,
Ike is
wait.
a thing. He's a cipher card. Fallen Ike. He's
That's
Ike with the
possible, but
medallion.
Grail's way more likely, and I like that idea.
It's Ashnard, I feel.
How about?
Okay, we
how
gotta do
about,
Coliseum quest. Okay.
Wait, guys. I'm just gonna point this out. How about Gunter?
Oh,
He
Gunter,
is-
yeah.
He's
can-
definitely an option.
How
Yeah.
about Gunter, Smaragi, Mikoto? Well, I don't know about Mikoto.
What, you want to do a Fates Fallen banner? A whole group of them?
We don't
That'd
need
be
that
pretty
much
cool.
I'm
space.
just making predictions. I'm just
That'd be
making
pretty cool.
predictions.
I'll be
You get
down
one
for that.
kit, you pick one.
If Makoto gets in that banner, heck yeah, I'm summoning.
Well, I'm just guessing because a lot
Heck
of
yeah,
there's
I'm
like a
summoning
lot of
for that.
possessive units. There's a lot of possessive units in that.
Ooh,
banner.
Fallen Crom is also a really good one. Have you seen the Risen King Crom art? It's really cool.
I feel like they will branch out to Cypher for a bit.
Yeah.
They might
I
do
feel like they have to go to
Cypher.
Cypher, honestly.
Alexis,
like one.
you'd be surprised.
Yeah, but
Alexis asked, how many more Fallen characters are there? There's actually quite a few.
And you can also like, there's actually some. I'm not gonna go into them because
Moonight's right.
spoilers,
Oh, sorry.
but
Go ahead.
Three Houses has some candidates.
Oh yeah, okay.
Three
Anyway-
houses only. I can only think of a couple. That,
Miklon?
like,
Anyway,
Multiple.
but
Moon Knight,
they yeah, you're right. They do
Moon
have
Knight
a few.
says that Fallen Azura could be a thing because her VA said that she did a crazy Azura voice or something.
Thing is, that would have been really far ahead of time. That
Yeah,
might
but-
have been like something
Dude,
they.
sometimes they don't
know.
immediately release units when they say that. That could
No.
just be something in the works, you know, because she voices. I'm pretty sure she has other work to do, you know. She has other
Yeah.
stuff to do, you know.
Morgan.
So, of course, it could be in the
I
future.
would.
Future lens that they'll release later. 'Cause I'm
Morgan,
pretty sure.
I would have to say probably not on the Lion, probably because this is the weird thing that some units that I once considered.
Yep.
They run into this problem of like, okay, they put them in like a quote unquote
so-
normal form in Heroes, but it's obviously implied that they're like
Okay,
the
we gotta
evil
win arena
versions.
duels 8 times. Oh boy.
So I'm not explaining this very well, Morgan, but I was thinking of like Julius is the same problem that Lion has, in that they're not a fallen unit, but at the same time they kind of are
let's go.
because they have their weapon and
Alright, I'm going to tier 21, boys. I'm going to tier 21. Look at my score right there.
okay.
Bet he won't.
I am. Dude, have you
Hikari,
seen how
to
far
answer
I
your
am?
questions. Okay, let me say this first. Hikari asks, spoilers, but can Dimitri be a fallen hero, depending on what house you choose? Hikari, I would say
Let's
no
see.
to that, because there's a difference between his somewhat insanity because of his trauma and depression versus being a fallen hero.
I am depressed. It's like, I am
feel,
depressed.
I feel like what
Alright, let's
fallen
go.
heroes are is just like people that are like
Ooh,
possessed.
bet the Radiance, Radiant Daunting.
Well, I feel like
Also
the
what we got,
difference
let's see.
between like going nuts with and then like being a
Plus
fallen
10,
unit is
okay.
just like I think, like,
Okay, Alex,
fallen
what about
units-
this?
what they had in common
Plus
is like
10.
they were possessed by like
Plus 10
something.
legendary. No, plus
Yeah.
9.
Like-
Ooh, plus 9
but then
legendary.
like and then like in Dimitri's case
What about
he
this
just
guy?
went insane.
Plus
Like
10.
he just
Insane
went
and
insane, like-
Fallen, he's not being possessed by anything.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not. He
Jesus
chose to
Christ.
like go nuts.
Damn,
So that's why he's not really considered to be a fallen unit. But I do understand why you would think that, because like yeah, that man literally
let's do
went
this.
like
Alright, let's do this.
that man literally went
Snapped.
sicko mode for like
All right.
the past
Orders?
like the couple of
Orders.
chapters when he's
Orders?
insane. So like
For a
He-
total of 5 years plus.
No, listen. Ooh,
yeah, 12, 5
5 years.
But no, so yeah, like no, he
Alright.
can't be.
Let's go.
Alexis,
Here's my word.
it's not. One, it's not really that
Backing
much
up.
of a spoiler, and
Backing
second,
He's not exactly a villain.
he's not a villain.
Backing up.
Say.
You have my
Want to talk about, but it's like
Take this,
mega
Oscar.
spoiler, so I'm not.
The
gonna.
future has changed.
What wouldn't I don't know. I wouldn't say.
Yes.
I wouldn't say Orson's wife, just Orson himself. I think. I'm not sure what happened there. I think I'm-
He's kind of the same case as Dimitri in the sense that he just went
Yeah.
apeshit bonkers,
Hey,
and I don't know if that counts as being a quote unquote fallen unit.
Take that.
hey, Mike.
Your plan.
I want your opinion on this character, but like,
Nice.
what do you
You
think
have my
about
word.
Miklon being a fallen unit?
Could
Oh
work.
no!
But-
Dude, damn
Damn
it, Soren. Damn it. Exact
Okay,
damage.
so I can say it's Vanguard, to answer your question first of who is Orson. Orson is a villain in Sacred Stones. He betrays Ephraim because he wanted to hopefully resurrect his wife because he's batshit crazy too. So
he gets driven crazy by his wife's death.
Wait, was he promised that, hey, we can revive your dead wife if you betray Ephraim?
And he's like,
okay.
Yeah, they did. You don't remember the scene? It's like one of the most creepiest scenes in Fire Emblem history. The part where like he has this animated corpse of like his wife, and she just keeps saying like "darling" over and over. And
I remember
Orson
that.
like,
I remember that.
And then there's the scene where after you defeat Orson. Oh, by the way, massive Sacred Stone spoilers. So after you reclaim Renee, there's a part where Ephraim and Erica walk into the room, and they see the body, and they're just like, "The hell is this thing?" And then it keeps saying "darling" over and over. And Ephraim's like, "Erica, leave the room." And then Ephraim proceeds to kill it. It's so dark. Like, wow, this was
that's messed up, man.
Wait, Sacred Stones had what?
Fire Emblem has some messed up scenes, alright? There's some
FF8 tried to revive the darker themes that Fire Emblem games had, because FE7, okay, sorry, I know I'm talking a lot here, but we gotta look at the history of how they released Fire Emblem games when they tried to revive the franchise. So when when FE6 was made, right, and FE6 was the first part of resurrecting the franchise, because after Shozo Kaga left after Thracia, the franchise had a massive decline. And so they tried to resurrect the franchise, and having Roy in Smash Brothers kind of started that. And when they released Roy, they're like, okay, we're gonna make a game starring Roy, and that's where Binding Blade comes in, right? And the Binding Blade, it stuck very true to actually a lot of Fire Emblem 1, and you can easily see this in, like, for example, Roy's starting lineup is very reminiscent of Fire Emblem 1, because, you know, he's got his Armored Knight and Horse. He's got his two Cavaliers and Lance and Allen. He's got his Archer and Wolt, right? And then his Jagan and Marcus. And so, when they made Binding Blade, they tried to kind of give that FE1 feeling. Then, the next game that was made was FE7. And FE7 was a big jump because it was the moving into, you know, the West.
Got it.
Then, the thing about FE7 was that FE7 took a very different approach.
Oh my god, they literally have a journey to the... Fire Emblem literally had a journey to the West.
Every game has it, and everyone made jokes that... I remember this one video where a guy made a close comparison of Final Fantasy VII and Fire Emblem 7. It was actually a hilarious video. Because they do more or less the same thing of like this journey to the West thing, right?
Wow, like, Chrom Tanks and Nino. Amazing. Amazing.
Wait, what do you mean journey to the West?
The future has changed.
The future is now.
It's a very
because before FE7, Fire Emblem was exclusive to Japan.
Say the word.
And
it did not exist outside of Japan until Fire Emblem 7. So when I
talking about the reference to Journey to the West.
Well, obvious. Well, no, I'm glad you kind of caught that. So, anyways, let me continue. So FE7, the thing about FE7 was that the tone of the storytelling was very different. Right? Instead of this whole, like, what Fire Emblem is known for, were like these big wars and gray zones and like warfare and blah 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 blah, right? The story takes on more like a little adventure story with like Elliewood, right? So it's more of an adventure story. And because of this, and introducing this franchise to the Western audience in like Europe and North America, etc., right? They toned down a lot of what they could tell in the story, right? And you know, this is easy when you look at the older games, right? FE1 had you know, the gray area of war, you know, like some people questioning morality and stuff in war, and it happened as early as FE1.
And Sacrifice too. Don't forget Sacrifice.
And stuff like that, right? FE2 took that sacrifice bit a little bit more extreme, and then FE4 Well, that game was super dark, right?
Let's
And
go.
it
What
was
was
like
that before
You have my
again?
word.
genealogy.
Genealogy.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I see
So,
where
you know,
you're going.
it had a lot more of this kind of more intense, I guess is the word
Oh
I'm going
my
to use.
god! Look at this
It wasn't-
stats of this Lila. Holy crap!
So it took a when FE7 was
Oh,
released,
crap.
they toned down a lot of what they could tell because they didn't want to like cause too much controversy. They were trying to play safe with
Jesus
like
Christ.
what they wanted to do with a Fire Emblem story.
That is overkill speed right there, man. Holy fuck.
Okay,
But-
I feel like
57.
you know, as Fire Emblem
Uh-oh.
history go by, I feel like yeah, they
That's not
decided
good.
to like take it on like
Take on
take
me.
it down a notch.
Got
Like
it.
take it
I'm
down
sorry,
a
what was
notch.
that? Beruka
Say
interrupted
the
you.
word.
Oh,
Fuck.
so
Orders.
I feel like with
You
Fire
have
Emblem
my all.
history, it started like kind of really going deep, and then they kind of like
Bring
toned
it
it down by like a lot.
Well,
I won't
that's what
let
I
you
mean
live.
though, with the whole like when they released it in North America and they wanted to change the tone of how they were going to do
Alright.
storytelling because they want to
Oh.
address to a much wider audience.
That easy.
And that totally makes sense, right? Because it can't be helped. You can think of the exact same thing with like comic book movies, and I'm a big fan of those kind of
You
things,
have
right?
my
Comic
word.
books,
Yeah.
and they tone down a lot of the storytelling because you want to address to a much wider
Your
audience,
plan.
and that's understandable. You can't. It's unfair to fault them for
And
that.
Camilla gets one-shotted.
But
Yeah.
But I think
I'm-
it was for the
Let's go.
like.
Go ahead.
Say I wouldn't say it's for the
Yes.
best, but like
Orders.
you know, there was a lot of things that
Alright.
the West would have to
Orders.
censor.
You have my all.
Well,
Well, that was dumb.
of course,
Say the
of
word.
course, and
Got it.
you know I've made this
All
joke
right.
several times on Beruka's streams, but
Ooh, 99 damage. Oh.
there's this like if there's no way.
There's my chance.
I made this joke a long
We're
time
so
ago. I might as well retell it. But I've always like made jokes about how FE4 is never getting a remake, because of how somebody-
How, how like messed up the story is. I
Yeah.
like
It's
Like-
Oh, I
messed up.
accidentally sent a friend request. Oops.
it's a very extreme kind of storytelling, and it is
Beruka
not for the
don't
faint
censor.
of heart. Let's just go with that.
I
Yeah,
feel like
you're a pussy. If you don't go through it. Pussy.
I know
I'm sorry.
Shadows of Valentia like
Pussy.
with FE2, if they it would like
Hmm?
the
Your plan.
remake
You have my word.
was like
My target.
I guess you could say they added some stuff.
They did,
but
yeah.
like a lot of the things
Let's
there,
go.
and the reason
Orders?
why they remade
Orders?
FE2 was
You have my
because
all.
there wasn't that much
Alright.
messed up stuff. That was
No,
in,
that's not. It was
No, that
very
wasn't-
It's very outdated.
like, true.
Really, really outdated. So is the Fire Emblem One.
So, yeah, I know.
Outdated
but-
games.
Yes.
But like I
Your
felt
plan.
like FE2 didn't have that a lot of messed up stuff. Like
Got it.
its story didn't
Like, didn't-
really go
Bring it
deep.
on.
If you know what I'm saying. Like
Well, that's because it's
That
an
is
old.
also
There's
because
my
it's
chance.
outdated.
yeah, that's
At the end of the day, it's outdated in like every.
And once again, you know,
Say
a
the
little
word.
bit of Fire Emblem development history
You have
shows
my all.
Okaga was still kind of really
Let's
trying to
go.
define
You
how
have
he
my word.
wanted to tell stories, right? And that's why everyone, you know, all the elitists praise, you know, genealogy of the Holy War and how daring it is and all
Alright.
that stuff in its storytelling, right?
Oh,
Because
man,
FE4,
Azura.
they didn't hold back.
Oh man,
right?
Azura
They're
really
like,
wants
we're
to
telling
kill Beruka right there.
Yes.
we're telling a hardcore story
Your plan.
the way we want to tell
Orders?
this hardcore story. That's
Alright.
basically what you get, like the vibe you get
Wow.
when you
But
check
the
out
downfall,
FE4.
okay, listen. The downfall is we have.
Ow, getting hurt by
Well,
almost.
It's
I'm
not
getting
really a
hurt by a little
downfall because
girl.
you can save at any time
my all.
and
That's true.
Choose-
but
Okay, there,
Well,
little
if-
girl's dead.
Every game has its design flaw. You just really can't get around that.
that's
but-
that's fact.
even
But
call
back-
it a flaw, honestly.
Hey, what's up,
Okay,
Dennis?
Guys, back up to the whole where I was going with the FE8 thing and trying to bring back this grittier storytelling that the older games had. So since FE7 didn't have that, FE8, they felt like, oh, we can do that again. And so
Yeah,
that's what they tried to do it.
Earlier.
They tried to do it, and some people liked it, some people didn't like it. You know, you get critics on both sides, whatever, right?
That's true.
But I think that was what made people appreciate Sacred Stones, especially when a lot of people retroactively look back on it. They say like, oh yeah, they tried to go back to that darker storytelling that, you know, Genealogy was praised for.
Man,
FE5 was praised for. And then like FE2 had some of that, but it got refined in Gaiden, or sorry, in Echoes. But FE8, they tried to go back
rated
to that.
R game? What, Hikari? It's not a movie. You mean rated M? What?
But I think one of the issues that they ran into was that because the GBA games generally didn't sell as well as they hoped,
Rated M.
and tried to go back.
Why rated R?
Got it.
I mean,
Rated M.
it's interchangeable.
Yeah, Hikari.
I think it's the point across.
But yeah. And then FE9 toned it back again, right? They tried to go back to the more FE1 style storytelling with like the gray
Does make
zone.
sense, but it does also have one of the darker scenes at the end of, I believe, chapter
My target?
28.
Alright.
They go into
Say the word.
what's essentially a Lagu's
Orders?
torture dungeon.
Yeah, the Laku's torture dungeon, yeah.
Your plan.
Because
Okay.
it
God,
wanted,
it's not the sex dungeon.
because
Let's
God,
go.
no,
it wanted to show and this and how the
Dungeon
story
Master.
does it. And how the story does it, it does a
You
good
have my
job.
all.
Where it tells like, oh, this is it
have my
kind of
word.
goes back with
Yes.
FE1, and Path of Radiance had more resemblance to FE1, but it shows that ugliness of war, right? That people do such inhumane things, and especially in a game that brings up racism,
All right.
which
Yeah.
was what made Talia
Racism
stand
is
out.
one of the big topics that
Yeah,
goes up.
it-
with
There's
discrimination
my
against
I
other
said it. I know
people.
which one is good and all, but do you think I should give Toasty Skewer to Halloween Mia, or should I give it to Mercedes or Priscilla? I mean, Halloween Mia with Witchy One, I think is okay. I rather you keep that on her.
Yeah, Mia stays
one.
Witchy One.
Yeah,
What's wrong with my grammar?
it's gay.
What?
No,
Okay, wait,
Lopez says really the grammar.
Okay, wait. What were we?
Oh,
talking
not
about
me,
again?
sorry.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, we were talking about fallen units.
Yeah, man.
before,
You guys went on a serious tangent. I couldn't even talk in my own stream. Couldn't even talk. I was
Oh
doing, like,
shit!
I was talking in the trying to talk in the background with like what's going on in game. Holy crap!
Building this
Congratulations,
very
Tronic,
wholesome.
on beating Crimson Flower. I think the reason why we sidetracked it was because someone brought up, does Orson count as a fallen unit? And I would say, no, he doesn't.
Okay, wow, it took you like let's see, how long have we been streaming for? Let me see. It took you 38 minutes to finally come to the conclusion that he's not a fallen unit.
Oh no, I came up with that conclusion a while ago.
No, nobody
We've
heard
just
it.
been going
There-
off stuff. I
There's
actually wanted
38
to bring
minutes,
something up.
guys. 38.
Go ahead.
Regarding
Your
Fire
plan.
Emblem
My
8,
target?
one of the
You
big
have my
things
all.
is they didn't normally you just have this bad guy who's just kind of, oh, this is the bad person,
All
and
right.
you have to beat
I
them
am
because
the
they're
bead
bad.
guy.
But with Fire Emblem
me.
8, one of the things they focused on was this isn't just some bad guy. This is like the main character's best friend.
You have my all.
Yeah, and that's why the
that's kind
story
of
is.
it's kind of a
Oh,
douchebag
wow.
move what he does, especially.
He also was possessed, and
Say the
So
word.
one of the
doesn't
big
excuse it.
points is he was
Orders?
extremely jealous
Right.
of Ephraim.
But not to mention, I mean, just because you're possessed doesn't mean that you allowed yourself to get possessed too. I mean, you can fight off possession.
No.
You
But
can
one of
fight
the
it
things
off.
is, it was
Well-
one of his big character flaws is the fact that he was jealous of his best friend. He was in love with his best friend's sister. He
Good
wanted to
plan.
be like his best friend, and that ended up creating this window for this like
Orders? You have
dark
my word.
god to be like, "You're okay." You
Hey,
are now
Dark
me."
God is like, hey, this is my chance. All right, my chance. Chance time. Like from Mario Party,
The
he
future
does the
has
chance time.
Property,
from
you
Mario
are now
Party.
my property.
Chance time.
Wait. So Mike, before we went on about
All right.
this
No,
history of
God
Fire
damn it,
Emblem,
Legendary Julia,
I
I swear
actually
to God.
wanted to get
God.
your opinion on this character when we were talking about fallen units.
You
I
have
wanted
my all.
to talk about Miklon.
Got
Oh,
it.
him.
Yes?
Your plan.
Okay, yeah. So let me just think about this for a moment.
Relic
like,
possession is kind of a weird thing.
Orders?
Okay, so I will say on the one hand
Dude,
that does
you're-
count.
Oh god,
I'm
legendary
gonna
Galileo
say
scares me.
relic possession does
Alright.
count. However,
Ugh.
the reason why I would not qualify Miklon is because there are more interesting characters you can do that with,
That is true.
and I would
Have
pick
my word.
any of them, which there are
Top
not many.
tier. Guys, look! The Altina
Over
dies to
Miklon.
legendary calm. The legendary Crom here, top tier unit, am I right? Altina top tier? Look at that. She just easily
I never
dies.
said she was top tier.
A lot of people do.
No, I
Maybe
think he's
because
just
of
saying
that.
because everyone wanted her because
backing
oh,
down.
best unit.
Ultimate
But
Best
high
unit.
tier, but
Look at
she's
this.
not
The
best.
future
Look at
has
her.
Oh.
Look
the
at
thing
her.
is that you have like the exact person to counter her.
Beruka, we
Range,
get it. We get it.
blue,
Listen, we get it.
that.
Wait.
So to answer your question, yeah, I would not count Miklon as being like, yeah, he counts, but there are so many other three houses fallen units, quote unquote, that I would
Wait,
easily
Why
pick
you
over
think
that
it's a
dude.
documentary?
Wait,
you guys,
wait.
you
One
guys
thing-
talking is like a documentary. You guys talking is like a documentary going on.
How about
Sorry, that's the inner teacher in me.
Wait,
One thing to
wait.
say,
How about
Hegemon Edelgard.
Hang on. What?
How about dude?
Hegemon Edelgard or whatever. I don't know if that's how you say it or anything, but that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I brain farted. I'm like, who's that? Like, what? When did that happen again?
My cousin was trying to flex on me with Altina. I basically
Okay,
told him
so
it is obsolete
um,
since everyone is getting one. Yep, that's true.
okay,
Yeah.
so for the Edelgard one. Oh, sorry guys if we're spoiling a big part here, because this one is definitely qualifies as a spoiler. Edelgard as a fallen, it'd be hard to incorporate her in that form into the game. Although to be fair, any three houses unit that
Let's
could
go.
hypothetically be a fallen unit would be a really difficult thing to implement into the game, and I'll kind of go into that in a quick moment because
Wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
answer.
Wait
Then what
a
the hell do you
minute.
do about Duma
Got it.
and like fucking Gary?
Alright.
Yes.
What?
Like this.
Wait
like,
a minute. Like that mean?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
I know I sound like that, but damn. Fucking coffee.
There's my chance.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
So like, okay,
God, I'm just.
so like, you know, like Garrett and Duma, like
Say
their
the word.
dragon
Orders?
forms, like big, like they're fucking huge, like
Uh-huh.
in their respective
Heroes makes them, regular size.
Kinda.
I get your point.
You have my word.
Whoa, I wouldn't say regular, more of like their head.
Can you not?
Is like big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But like,
Uh oh.
if they were to put Edelgard
That's Beruka. She's fine against Crom.
as that,
Yeah, I guess you could, but I mean,
but what would her affinity be? Would it be
Leave this to me.
dragon?
Screw you.
No, I think
That's-
she counts as a caster.
My target. Orders.
Well,
Who?
Yes.
Someone tell Moon Knight. I'm gonna end the spoiler about now because I don't really think the Edelgard one is much of an
Let's go.
interesting choice. I have way more
You have my
interesting
word.
three houses choices.
Yes.
my.
Also, we don't
Hegemonic-
need another Edelgard ult. We're gonna eventually get a bunch because
We're gonna get
there's
quite a
many
few.
versions of
We're-
her in the
we're
game
gonna
alone.
have the Camilla-
And then
Ow.
ults.
Got it.
we're gonna
Well, she's
have-
the new Camilla. We might as well just say that now.
I wouldn't really say that because we
Your
haven't
life is
gotten any
mine.
confirmation that she's gonna be an alt core.
Oh, you know.
And I.
Burke, I made myself
Probably.
that now.
Ow.
But you
Okay.
never know. So far, they haven't quite
Say
been
the
sucked
word.
into.
Actually,
houses.
there is one more spoiler, so don't bring Moon Knight in back
You have my
yet,
all.
because my actual first pick
Alright.
for three houses, because let's be honest, it would be stupid not to put a three houses fallen unit.
Your life is mine.
My actual pick would actually be Rhea as a fallen
That
unit.
could work, but it's
What?
I understand that it's been done. The type of unit she'd be has been done. I understand that. But
too many
they were-
broken dragons already, man.
exactly.
What the? Wait. Why Rhea?
Oh, because I'm going to spoiler territory. That's why Moon Knight can't be back in yet.
Okay, first of all, Okay, wait. I can't say crap because Moon Knight. Yeah.
Raul, I'll get to that in a moment. I will get to that in a moment. But I want to
'Cause
talk
feel
about
like
my
she
pick
has,
first.
Like the you know what thing. Like, I'm not gonna say because Moon Knight.
Okay.
My
Raul, I'll get to you in a second.
Moon Knight already isn't here listening right now, right? So
I
feel
don't think
free
so.
to say it.
So, well, I already kind of said it when I said that I would pick Rhea as a easy choice for 3 houses fallen unit. Now, of course, I understand that. Oh, but her, it'd just be another, busted ass fallen dragon, just like we had Tiki.
Whoa! No,
But-
I wasn't gonna say that, but I was gonna say that.
You have
like,
my all.
Isn't she kind of like
Dead.
Dimitri?
You are dead.
I'm sorry,
Or
what?
it's talking about
You are
other-
dead. Not a big surprise.
the other.
I'll get to that one in a moment. So,
The thing is, we already got Fallen
You have my
Korin, so
My target.
yeah.
yeah,
You
see,
are
that's
dead.
what I mean, right? We
No,
we
we
had fallen.
also
the
got
same boat.
Fallen Tiki too.
Fallen Tiki was
Yeah.
actually possessed, though. I believe she was possessed by something Garnet.
Yes.
Yeah, by
Because
Garnet.
Garnet is a
no.
douche. Because Garnet's a douche.
Got it.
Yeah,
he is the
'cause-
main villain, so yeah.
He is the main villain. That's kind of his.
You have my
It's kind of his job.
Wait,
Gotta go do
wait.
Say
something.
the
I'm
word.
gonna go have dinner, so I'll be back.
Orders?
So, Mike,
Anyway,
what do you
Dinner's game.
think about the dude being one? Cause like, didn't he like
let me. Okay, I was gonna get to that, but let me finish my Rhea. Why I think Rhea would be an easy pick, even though, yeah, the whole dragon thing, because
One shot.
she is the clearest example of one. Of like, yeah, losing her mind and stuff like that. And yeah, there is that whole like, well, does it count as being possessed? Does it count
You
as
have
like
my all.
corruption in her?
Oh wow, look at that perfect damage.
There's my chance.
Die,
But it's hard to
Hector.
get into that without
Are you still here?
many.
Ark?
Yeah,
But
I'm here.
isn't that kind of like
Okay.
Dimitri
Good.
though?
I thought I was stuck with nerds.
But with
I mean, it could be worse. I mean, we're nerds, shit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like I honestly don't know. I'm not following the majority of what's going on.
but the thing is,
I just go with the flow, man. Also, I'm sorry.
I can get that, like, oh yeah, you can kind of go with the whole like,
Alright, so now we gotta do win allegiance battle
what
once.
like Dimitri kind of going nuts and him not counting, but then like Rhea, in Rhea's case, it's more of a poetic thing of her like falling
Let's
from
see
her
you handle
falling
this.
from grace kind of thing, right? And
But-
so
I can see Rhea in a different
Alright.
way. I can see her,
I can see
I can see her in the
clearly
game,
now. Dun, dun,
Orders?
but
dun.
only when she loses her
Let's go.
power. Like she
You have my
loses
word.
control of her power, cause
A time to
and
celebrate.
do you know which route I'm talking? You know which Rhea I'm talking about?
yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I've played through all the routes, so I know.
I'm talking about so like yeah. Wouldn't
Consider
if,
this a gift.
if Rhea was in Fae, I can see her with the like her like out of control power.
You have my all.
That makes
My
more
target?
sense because
Got
I
it.
feel
That's what
like,
I mean by the fallen version would be that version.
A fine evening.
but
Say
like
the word.
yeah, I can see Rhea.
Bye.
Okay, Tronic, not quite yet. I have one more spoiler because I was
Alright.
gonna answer a question that was asked.
I don't think he can hear. He's muted as well.
Well, someone tell him that there's gonna be one more first, and that is
Oh,
when
he
we
loses
talk
1
about
HP. Holy crap.
Raul brought it up,
Your plan.
and yeah, he's also an easy choice. But the only problem is how, in my mind anyway, how this would actually be implemented into the game.
Yes.
Now, hear me out. This is why I think there'd be a problem of how you put it in the game.
Orders?
Now, I know on the one hand you're like, okay,
So, I have so
Fallen
many
to do.
questions and I keep-
beast unit. That's the first
You guys
thought,
stop
right?
asking questions. I mean, like seriously, like you're causing people like getting confused here.
So
A fine evening.
it's not so much of like concept that's the problem with the do.
Alright.
The dude.
I'm answering Raul's question, by the way.
I also fucking asked that thing.
Orders.
I know you also asked it with the do being a pick, and I'm saying, oh, he definitely could be a pick.
You have my all.
The only problem would be how the game would execute it, because on the one hand it's like, oh yeah, he would make a great beast unit. However, you would run into the issue of how beast units work in Heroes, and would demonic beasts be different in Three Houses? Because the way they transform is completely different. And so, would that be an issue in how?
Strats! Reposition strats, buddy.
But that's just more of a technical thing. But I would totally be game for Dedue being a fallen unit. I'm totally game for that too.
I just realized.
Okay, spoilers over. Someone can go tell the guys that we're done.
Okay, tell the dudes we're done. We're done. We're done.
Alright, well, we completed that quest. Now we just gotta do arena... Oh, what? Oh, I had to do it on intermediate. Oh, okay. Well, crap. We're back in it again.
That's a...
The future has changed.
That's a bro moment.
Beruka, like, you felt like
my
you
word.
accomplished something and then...
Orders?
Shut up, okay?
Say the word.
Your plan.
Like, fuck. That's revenge for fucking...
Okay, Lopez, let me answer
This is kind of revenge too. You kind of hijacked my stream by starting talking about this crap. I haven't been able to get a word in.
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
Sorry, dude.
Like, seriously, man.
It was mostly Mike, okay?
You have my all.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I know you guys like to talk and all, but I mean, sometimes I mean, like, whose stream are you on anyway? Like, whose stream are you on?
Sorry,
At
man.
this point-
The inner teacher has to come out
Your
sometime.
At this point, this should be like a fucking podcast.
Yes.
It's a podcast now.
Orders?
Except
Okay.
I don't talk in the podcast because everybody's talking. I'm just like,
Like, fucking...
Okay, first, let's just get the easy one out of the way. I'm gonna answer Lopez's question first. Because Lopez
Oh my-
asked,
Got it.
what are your thoughts on colorless mages?
weird.
My target.
I mean, the only as a concept, I guess it's not that much of an issue.
All right.
But
What the fuck? Altina died. Jesus.
Yes.
Died.
the problem with
Kill you.
Let's go.
making colorless mages is just that you kind of
Yeah, well, I'm dead.
put stuff in the colorless pool
Ow.
that adds clutter.
Ow.
And meta. Honestly,
You have my
Damn,
word.
Altina is just
Like,
a
come on.
beast. Like, she just took...
Let's
Alright,
see
let's
you
see.
handle
She
this.
took Lewin, she took Legendary Leaf, and then she took... Well, it's Eldigan. He's not really that good anymore.
I
Say
feel
the
like
word.
they just broken the fucking meta. I think they did.
Well, that ship is sailed a long time
My
ago.
target.
Well, I think they just broke it even further.
Can you keep-
just
what?
because of the-
Oh, this is dumb.
Like,
Exact
just
damage, I
because
hate
the
that.
sheer fact that, like, bro,
Oh,
like, unless your
you did
stats,
well, Ira.
then they're gonna fucking, like, because colorless
You did well,
units
Ira.
have no affinity over the triangle. Except for Raven.
This month is a colorless mage. I'm pretty sure it is going to be a colorless mage. Alright, good night, Hikari. But yeah, definitely the next mythic is going to be colorless mage.
Oh, that's a big reason why they're bringing it into the game. That's kind of like they did the exact same thing.
Yeah, with Robin, like falling in a legendary Robin.
Yeah,
They did the exact same
So-
thing. They brought colorless dragons in, and then later she got released, like literally a couple as the legendary hero. So yeah, we're definitely getting next. Yeah, I think it's a legendary hero. We already got mythic, I think, right? No,
No,
it's
it's
a
Other
mythic.
way.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mythic colorless tome.
Oh my fucking god. When will we ever get a red? Wait, no, never mind. Never mind.
We never got a red bow. We only got one, and that's a green. But it took like forever just to get a red bow, even though it's been on there for like a long time.
Moon Knight. There is no such thing as a bad time to start
And
playing
also
heroes.
New
If you
Year's
want to
and-
play it, just play it. So that's what you can tell your friend. If he wants to play it, just let him start.
Hold up,
Does time frame really
do
matter?
The super cheese method.
Ah shit. Okay, what was I
Super
supposed
cheese
to do
method.
here with
Let's see, we
Shauna?
gotta
Oh,
bring
yeah,
one unit in here. All right, let's bring Carla. We haven't used Carla like forever. Let's bring her. All right, Carla, fulfill a destiny.
I'm supposed to be grinding right now because I still want that rematch
Nice, here we
with
go.
but like,
Athos. Here are some units: Athos, Ashura, Sephiroth, Larum, Ashanera.
They all have the same names, similar names. Jesus.
Oh, I see.
Well, because they're all supposed to like, especially when it comes to like Ashura, Sephiram, Laram, and Ashanera. They're all like
fucked up, Lynn. Any last words, Lynn? Looks like the enemy caught up to you.
My sword arts.
Wait, did they finish the DLC for houses or no?
Yo, girl.
What?
Did they finish
You
the
messed
DLC for 3 houses or no?
You messed up.
What do you mean? Did they? Who are they?
You messed
Like,
up.
wait, like, so is Fire
Did I get
Emblem?
an F Corn in her Norian armor,
So-
and Male Corn in Hoshin armor, and OG Charlotte?
Oh,
Yeah, we're,
finished.
I have a feeling we're probably never gonna get OG Charlotte until like they get done with everything else, basically. You know. Like,
Yeah, that's a weird thing because Brianna Knickerbocker hasn't done a voice in a while in this game.
Maybe she
Yeah.
quit.
No, she.
Well,
I
who
think she's-
knows?
We don't know. I think the reason why we don't have certain Alta characters because I think they also kind of quit because they
As you say.
probably because they can because you know they're part of unions and crap.
Well, I mean, it's not just the English actors. that
Like for
matter.
example, look, people thought that like Tana got a different voice actor, but no, it's actually the same VA just with a different alias.
If that's what
And
you
not to
want.
mention, like, sometimes when it comes to, like, how they put heroes in the game,
The sun.
the developers are like, oh,
Fine.
there's, like, certain things we'd
Together.
like to try out,
Orders.
certain things that, like, would sound like cool ideas for them to do, and then they go ahead and do them, right?
I'm kind of like, what happened with Laura Bailey? That's my question.
No, Lord Bailey. The reason was because union. That's her reason.
I kind of miss her
Use
playing as
discretion.
Lucina,
That is
though.
literally her. It's because of your union.
The sun.
I really do miss her.
Not the
voice
child.
actress of Lucina, but I like Alexa Tipton's
I'm listening.
voice acting for Lucina. I really do love it,
Swim training.
but you know.
Next step.
I think I
Fine.
screwed up here because it's a fallen tiki. Of
Together.
course, I should have brought a Dragon Slayer. I didn't.
There are other options I'd like to think of for mythics as well.
If that's
Though
what
I
you
know I have
want.
some weird picks.
The sun.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm out.
I wouldn't be surprised if the 3 houses
The sun.
characters,
I thought I
like,
heard Constance.
I wouldn't be surprised if Edelgard, Dimitri, and you know,
Seth. Well, what's next? All right. We got Estra, Sephiram, Lethram, Ezra, Sephiroth.
Well, because they're all angelic names, so there's a thematic, and you know, angelic beings, which is why those names work so well with those characters.
Comfort and joy. Who says that?
Lissa.
Oh, okay, that's the name of the person who has this like Myrrh. How merge is this Myrrh? 1. Comfort and joy.
it's her Christmas ult.
Yeah, I remember now. Yep, that's it. Rule number 1 Arena: always bring an armor killer, of course, because
Yeah.
Oh, I
people
see.
are tier horrors. Or arena or meta horse, basically.
Well, I mean, how
Oh.
else did you get ahead?
Oh, I died. Okay.
Moon Knight,
Alright.
you are correct.
Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Okay, so I see that we got screwed like horribly, so
Yo, are you doing
yeah, I'm doing the 5 in a row thing. I'm trying to cheese it by using only 1 unit. And then
I was
just-
gonna say, have you done your forging bonds yet?
Not yet. I gotta do it.
Have you done your homework, sir?
No.
And
Oh, okay.
you gotta start like
Do your well,
How can
actually,
I
no,
refuse a
that's
fight?
Ah,
I
dang,
was-
I have to fight Larse.
Oh,
Oh, thank God she dies. Oh, thank you. Oh, no,
I was
wait,
going
wait,
to-
wait, no. She'll probably,
I
she
do
might
not-
I was going to say, get your
Oh,
how close. I was gonna ask how close you are to getting your summoning tickets.
I
we
already
could
got.
do-
I already used all my tickets though. I already
Oh,
did.
never mind then.
You think I'm
I
gonna
was gonna
wait?
say-
No, it involves tickets. I'm not waiting.
Oh,
Because I mean,
then I guess
why-
I'm summoning by myself then.
Yeah, I'd be like, why would I wait for the tickets? I mean, the tickets are gonna be useless anyway, so might as well just
No,
summon now.
but like, you know, for like on stream kind of thing. But you know what? It doesn't matter now. You've already
I,
used
got,
it.
I didn't get anything, so I don't really care. I did get a free summon Lysithia on my ult though.
Of course, yes, of course.
I mean, I don't really want anyone on the banner anyway, so I'm.
I might try for Bernadetta.
I'm saving my orbs. I want to see who's the next spring units.
I'm
coming
probably
up.
not gonna summon on this. I'm probably gonna skip this.
That's
spring
coming
banner.
up, man. Well, let's see.
Ooh, you know what? I might actually summon for
This is
Spring
base.
Athena. I might actually go for that, but the problem is I might get cut
Oh.
by Xander.
Okay, this is an easy team to fight, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's bring a tanky red. Let's bring Lucina.
Let's bring Joe.
Joe Mama.
Damn it, Beruka.
So too bad I ruined your joke. Good. You're not allowed to have fun.
Okay, Raul says, S got her pre-order in the spring banner. I would be shocked if they did not put a spring S in this game.
Okay, so the
I would be shocked.
likelihood of S getting a spring alt is 99.99%.
It's pretty high. I
That is a
wouldn't
relative
say
percentage. Because they've been doing that with the Pegasus sisters, them getting like spring ults. They've been doing that.
Yo, if the spring banner has
Starting with
Azura,
Katria,
I'm
and then it
fucked.
was
Paula.
then Paula, and now it's S. If they don't have S on there, oh my god, what the heck are they smoking?
Wait,
What are
did they summon the thing? Did they announce it?
No,
No.
We're just saying that we can just automatically tell that S is gonna be on it because
Well, Raul just made a comment that he said S got her pre-order in the spring
Yes.
banner. And I would
Let's
say,
go
I honestly would be surprised if they did not put her in.
they're dead.
Let's go. Forgive me.
Finally, okay.
Bring it on.
This is gonna be pain.
Okay, Moon Knight says, I don't want to sound like a Hellbindi fan right now, but I'm
Please
surprised
wait.
both Hellbindis are on the compile manual.
A
Yeah,
new year.
because everyone always
Understood.
fodders him for the dual infantry.
That's sad.
Yeah, you're not wrong,
Of course.
dude.
The enemy.
That's
That's
kind of
sad.
that's pretty sad.
Just gotta accept it, I guess.
Ow.
Stand aside.
I like Hellboy. Batman literally had a fucking progression during his
A
story
new
arc.
year.
Yeah, you feel
Like-
bad for the guy, especially like.
That's kind of. I think that's kind of the
Let's
point.
go together. Forgive me. Stay
Like,
close.
literally, he only like did all that bad shit because he's trying to support his sister, burn his sister, and but then he finds out that she's dead, and he's like, "Well, I lost my will to live, and I lost my will to live." And Surtur kills him. Surtur kills him.
The enemy.
Oh, speaking of which, I have to fight that fucker during chapter.
Oh yeah, in the chapter, it was weird. I thought it was a really weird chapter, and then I found out it's because they. It's Fire Emblem Heroes.
He hasn't said it yet.
G. It's Heroes. I don't care. It's Heroes. Why would you care about spoilers on Heroes? It's freaking Heroes. It's a mobile game.
Well, motherfucker, I actually care about the story in any fucking game I'm interested in. Fuck.
Well, I don't know about you guys. You guys can have fun with that. I'm gonna go use my tickets now.
If you get like 50 up.
Let's go.
Well, I'll probably go colorless and try and get Bernadetta first, but we'll see. Alright, here we go.
He's gonna get Lysthea because everyone else is getting her except me.
I didn't even get her. Like,
Well, so far no colorless. Let's see what happens
Hey,
with the
we can
red
suffer together.
Lysithea. I call it right now,
Oh.
Lysithea.
No.
I used my first one already.
Alright, who did you get?
Stop.
A 3-star.
Okay.
Ellie would.
All right.
That's a bro.
What's up?
The Ellie
Legendary Ellie was.
Decided.
All right.
Ellie bad. Orange, what's up? Who was gonna summon it? Did you say you were gonna summon?
Here we go.
No.
Not you.
I don't think anyone did.
Oh.
That's alright, my ghost
Sleep
did.
well.
Am I gonna die here?
I'm just
Oh,
gonna use
that's
up-
close.
I'm just gonna use up my tickets now.
Wipe
So,
out.
alright.
Yeah.
First ticket. One colorless. Let's do this.
Yo, I'm at 4% set. The perfect 3 houses banner for me would have Linhardt, Caspar, Ignatz, and Ash. Here would be.
Perfect banner for me would only have-
Cecil being the Grand Hero battle is kind of stupid. I mean, Cecil sucks. I'm just gonna
Who?
throw it out.
Girl.
Cecil. See?
Oh,
You
Zero.
still forget him. Zero. He sucks.
Oh, not the Grand Hero battle. I would think he would be like. So
Right.
before this,
Be
banner
a
came out.
4 to 5 star, and so then you'd be demoted to 3 4 star afterwards.
Oh yeah, I was before this banner. I was thinking if they were gonna do a three houses banner, they might do like the Church of Saros group. You know, a safe way of having characters without the time skip, and just do like, oh yeah, Church of Saros.
Why are you putting on so many units? You just have to kill one Alphonse.
I know, but sometimes that one unit can be freaking broken, you know, because they can be dude.
Because sometimes there's
sometimes
fucking...
no Glue. You'd be surprised at how much you can get screwed over just because there's only one unit. You'll be surprised at how
No,
many
there
you
can
can get
sometimes
screwed
be
over.
one person left and it just fucks you.
Yeah, and they
Sonic,
just murder your entire team. So
That's too high an honor for Zero.
Wow. What you gotta do my boy Zero for?
Because he's just terrible, man.
No.
Basically, before time skip, all he wants is Rhea's toes. And secretly,
yeah.
Hubert is an
Wow.
edgelord. That's a plus. That's a plus in this situation. Hubert doesn't just want Edelgard's toes, he also wants to be an edgy fuck.
Alright, last ticket.
Who you gonna get? Who you gonna get?
Alright. First
If you
puff
get
of
like,
snow.
if you get
Smoke.
Bernadetta,
No, I got a 4-star Klein.
that's so fucking
Death blow fodder.
Hey, yeah. The only good
You
summon
said
I got
Clarine,
was...
not Klein.
Hmm?
You did say Clarine, right?
No, I said
No.
Klein. I got
Klein,
a
yeah.
Klein.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty good.
He's the only good thing I got from this whole thing.
Alright,
got
Edelgard, do
one.
your thing. Go murder that person.
Flame Emperor
please.
is Grand Hero Battle.
I will go.
Go do it.
I'm wondering, why is there so many ones that it's just one unit?
Because he started the thing with one unit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm cheesing
Oh,
it. I'm doing the
shit.
cheesing method.
Oh my god, do not
There.
kill my
Instant dead. Perfect.
like fucking get
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Yeah, I guess I can agree with the time skip design. That Zero looks alright. But there are so many better.
Looking okay isn't a big deal, like... Plenty of...
Alright, well, we finished
like,
that.
pretty much all characters look okay.
Thank you.
It's in his normal
You
art
taking
looks
that?
alright.
I wish I could get more Carla merges. Please have year 2 weekly revival so then I can get Carla.
My least favorite characters,
I would like that.
the models, would have to go to pre-time skip Bernadetta and Lorenz as a whole.
Alright, lunatic time.
Bernadetta looks like a fucking gremlin.
Alicia's
then,
battles in advance.
you're-
Lorenz has a weird ass nose.
No,
Arena
fuck
duels.
You said Bernadette's a fucking gremlin.
What I'm saying is her model. As a character, though, she is indeed a gremlin.
Win arena duels with any difficulties.
You're
Okay.
Arena assault 7 in a
Knight.
row.
Moon Knight says, he's asking Flame Emperor is a GHB. Yes.
He's gonna be easy. Just bring Armor Slayer. Boom.
Depends on the other
There
enemies.
better
There
not be
could
reinforcements, I swear.
probably will be.
No
Yeah, you know
balls.
what? You're wrong. You're not wrong. You're probably right.
Balls to the walls. He's gonna. And they fucking up this.
Hang on, let me try and find your other questions, Moon Knight.
You're updating the stats for ones that are coming out in the future.
I'm drinking out of
yeah.
a light bulb. I am drinking out of a light bulb right now.
Going to be poisoned.
No.
I found
Oh
this
my
really
god.
cool looking. I found this really cool looking cup at Walmart. Well,
I'm gonna
over there,
bank on.
and it looks like a light bulb. So like it's a light bulb cup, and it
Yeah.
looks really cool.
Find Sylvain kind of weird in the fact that
Well, at least
judging
you're
by
not
his
drinking out of a
recruitment
shoe.
and his budding talent,
It's a
he
drink
is.
light. I wish this could light up. That would be pretty cool.
But then when it comes to like where he starts off as a lance unit without the ability to use magic.
Yeah, light bulb sipper.
It's very clear that they made Sylvain to be one of the master classes. Which makes me wonder, I feel like he's going to be a tome cav for time skip and a lance for either cavalry or infantry.
Oh, no doubt, Cavalry. It's kind of...
Thing is, we already have so many... that's such a big, full class type that I really, really hope he's an infantry. So they could give him some type of uniqueness other than him having a perf weapon.
Yeah, I wish they had another lance infantry because you know we haven't had one since forever in the main
Why
pool.
is it?
Yeah.
Again.
Shiro at the beginning of book 2.
Just some kind
I
of
ended up
twisted
getting 2, but
Got it.
the issue there is
Wait,
both
is
my
Shiro
target.
Shiro still
Let's
like
go.
the only
Your
one?
plan.
The only like lancer, like infantry lancer? Are you fucking serious?
we got Dancer Recruit and
You have my
Duo
orders.
Ephraim,
I'm
but
talking.
neither of them are in the main pool. You have to wait for them to be focused.
Orders? Say
I'm
the word.
talking. Yeah, like what?
You have my word.
Yeah.
It's, that's why I really want Sylvain to actually become something instead of just being another one of these guys. And if he doesn't have a great perf, then he's done for.
Are you like? So are you saying for the past
Okay.
fucking year?
Okay.
Yes,
What the?
We're in
that's exactly what
four
I'm saying.
We're in the end game now.
We
Orders?
had like 2 years without having a main pool.
Yes.
Lance Tree.
Shiro's literally the only new one.
Thing is,
Yeah.
he's been out for 2 years.
What the fuck
Oh.
are they on?
What the fuck happened?
I don't
The
understand.
answer is simple. There's really not that
Okay.
many.
Yeah,
answers.
there's-
Why? Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it can't be helped. There's just
Oh my
not that
God!
many of them.
Leave Ira alone, you bastards!
I mean, that's
No.
one of the
Bastards, leave
beautiful-
Ira alone.
My
one of the
target.
nice things about Three Houses is that because
Can Beruka make the
all
epic
the
comeback?
characters are
Nope.
so customizable, is that you can do anything with a Three Houses unit. And
Oh,
just
bring
like
it down.
Budding talents and starting classes are gonna just basically decide what is what.
Oh my God, dude! They just would have stopped bullying
True.
Ira. Oh my God! They
They're
just
gonna
kept
do that in,
Poor Ira.
if they start as something, they're probably gonna
God,
end
did
up
you just
being
watch
that.
Ira just
you're
get
pregnant,
freaking murdered?
prior to time too. But if they have a budding talent in something that,
Ira got murdered,
or that's what
like,
you
so
recruit
bad.
them, I
holy
feel that'll
shit.
end up being the
Holy
future.
shit,
True.
dude. I feel.
Unless
I
they have
feel,
a perf-
I feel so
perf
bad.
class.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Pretty
so
much.
sorry,
So,
Ira. You just got
The main lord
by
and
everything.
Byleth will all probably become their main class.
hmm
God,
Pretty
Lord.
obvious. Like
At least
Hubert
it's one
is
heck of
Dark
a unit.
Mage,
Oh, I
so
mean,
Hubert's
summer
gonna
release
be
cost me
original.
You
$300,
have
so
my word.
you shouldn't complain when you get her.
Who?
Orders?
Lopez is talking about
Your
Elise.
plan.
Oh yeah,
No,
wait, the $300 bastard.
Fucking $300 by me.
How many fucking
Yes.
Xanders did you get out of that shit?
A lot. I got him at +6.
You're
And
basically,
Lightning
You
one
have
isn't
my
that
all.
great though.
you're
Got it.
basically acting.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got him at
Lucky
+6, like straight up.
You know,
+6.
you know, Genus.
All right.
That's only really
Oh,
true
I thought you said
when you.
penis for a second. You just horribly misspelled penis. I was like, oh.
Anyway,
Did he actually say the keyword? Like,
No.
It sounded
said
like
genus.
it, alright? I can't hear right, alright?
God
So
damn.
anyway, Genus says Enlightened one isn't that great though.
Orders?
Yeah,
Your
that
plan.
is true if you've like
Say the
figured
word.
out the game completely and you know all the tricks of like breaking
Orders?
breaking the game.
Die, Legendary Leaf, no one loves you.
But
Yo, Berg,
You have my
I do.
all.
What?
for $300 you could have
Alright.
bought this.
What could I have bought for $300?
Perfect
Damn.
great exile with lighting.
oh, of course.
Yeah,
yes.
but I mean, I'm not interested in building that, though.
I know, but like $300, dude.
Pretty
There's so
wicked,
much
though.
you could do.
I feel like we're.
That's, bro, that was like 2 years ago. Like, the
I-
whole summer release thing. That was 2 years ago.
I know, but
You have my
still,
word.
Do
like
you regret
$300.
wasting
Yes, I
$300?
regret it.
I think
Yes,
everyone knows
of course
that.
I regret it, man. Like, of course I
I think
regret
everyone.
I mean,
Oh
I
my
just
god,
joined-
again,
I just-
leave freaking...
I just joined here last
plan.
year, so like when I first heard about like, did this fuck?
Orders?
Listen, no. Owen, screw you, die already. No one... Go, just die.
Yes?
It's alright, we all have that story of buyer's remorse, right?
I mean, I feel okay. So like, if you know like 1970s, like, you fucking wasted like 800 orbs to get one to barn.
Got it.
Oh my gosh, I just barely won. Oh my god, people just kept
Let's
bullying
see you
Ira.
handle
Stop
this.
bullying your wife, damn it.
I feel like AR is worse though.
Stop bullying.
AR is way worse.
Stop bullying.
That's why I don't fucking. That's why I stopped playing heroes because of like AR.
Leo,
bullshit.
oh my gosh, let's talk about Leo for a bit. Leo, year 1 Leo is just trash. He's
All of
trash.
them are. Honestly,
Mega
I'd
trash.
say year 1 is probably the best, due to the fact that he's in a kind of rare class. There's not many out there. So if you want a defensive Red Tome Cavalry, he's
Well,
probably
I
the
have
best
to do
option.
Arena again, 8 times.
Because they're all bad.
And Arena sold 7 times in a
You
row.
really
so
don't need a
I'll
defensive Red Mage Cavalry.
Actually,
Right.
also the sheer fact that you can
Oh.
There's also, you know, you can. They're like year 1 and year 2 units are the only ones that can get up to 10 flowers.
I'ma just
Because
go the
Except
easy
that's only
route.
infantry. So
I'ma
cavalry,
just go the
flyers, and
easy
armor,
route.
that doesn't mean
Th-
anything.
that's true. That's true.
You have
That's
my
actually
word.
kind of odd. Why did
I'm a-
they?
Not really,
You have
because
my all.
My target.
I guess it makes some sense due to the fact that the stats haven't
oh,
changed
God.
as much as infantry.
Oh.
Out-
That
Outside
is
of
that-
Bigford, they were pretty
You're
much the same, coming from like
I'll
year
defeat
2, I
you.
believe.
God,
Later in year,
give me,
it just
give
stayed the
me
same.
blue,
Got
or
it.
like give me blues.
Orders.
Please. I do
Let's
not
go.
Oh,
want
my
to waste my stamina
kidneys.
on this shit.
Hey guys, I'm
Give
gonna
me
spend $300 buying 55 large pizzas.
Okay,
gonna say-
Arik, I swear to God, if you keep making any more jokes, any more $300 jokes, I'm giving you the slap.
Really, it was a good
I will
user,
slap
but
you.
I'm pretty
I
sure
swear.
his stats are just pretty.
Will you
I
still
think he's
slap
just the
me
worst
when I offer you half the
Orders?
pizzas?
You
No.
have my all.
Okay, okay, you know what? Fine, you get light slapping. There you go.
You better
share
slap
those-
the pizza.
Yeah, you owe me half the pizzas.
Let's go.
You owe me half the
Reminds
pizzas, I swear.
me of a time where after we were done building my buddy's PC, we'll just leave these acquaintances nameless, but for the most part, two
have
buddies
my
were like, yeah, my one guy was showing off a knife. He's like, yo, that's pretty neat. The other guy's like, you can't stab anything with that. Decides to prove him wrong by stabbing his pizza.
I was gonna stab his penis. And I was like, why?
Uh,
That sounds like the worst possible
That's
thing
what
you could
they
do.
like
Also,
a-
Julius is just better. Leo,
Hey,
like
Arena run, yep.
this further cements that you can pretty
Hey,
much
what's
stab
up,
anything.
it's not gay, but
Okay.
$300 is $300.
$300 is $300. 55 pizzas is 55 pizzas. I mean, hot
300,
sauce.
300 mobs.
I
Like,
hate you.
300
But
mobs.
you gotta take off one of the pizzas and get some breadsticks.
Oh, wait, that's right.
Your plan.
Shit, I didn't think this
Off
far
some money,
ahead.
get
You
some
have my
wings.
word.
Wait, are you
My
actually
target?
gonna buy 300 pizzas? Are you fucking serious?
I
Not
mean-
300, but 55, because
You
that's
have
what the
my
rough
all.
estimate led me
If
to.
you wanted to maximize
Yes.
the pizza
Say the
gain,
word.
you could try and use personal pizzas, like
Hmm.
small ass pizzas.
What the fuck do you mean, like?
You know, like
My God, stop using
round
math.
table, or is that not a thing in a lot of
Stop using math.
Stop saying that shit!
Math, yeah, we're not in school.
Stop
Oh,
it! I have
if you want more
300 pizzas. I don't
pizzas,
want
if you want to say you can have more
Here's
pizzas,
my
just
chance.
get smaller pizzas that cost less.
Still, don't fucking talk about something that's
Yeah,
not.
it's dumb.
What are we
Still
talking about
buying
again?
55
Oh no, just Ark
pizzas.
making freaking $300 jokes of what I could have used $300 on
Hey, I thought
instead of a mobile game.
jokes.
I'm just
thought
making
Mike
jokes about it. And I
Yeah, all this talk about pizza really makes me want like a hot pizza right now.
I had like
Super.
meat-
Oh hey,
meat
there's
balls.
someone called Super Nacho
They're not hot
Nachos or wait, Nevermore. Oh hey, Nevermore. Hey, look, an Edgar Allan Poe reference.
Hey, Berg, let's go to pizza.
Let's go to Pizza Hut.
There's someone named Nevermore. They
But-
better be using Henry.
I'm pretty sure they are. So they have a Versa there.
Do that now. What did you not? Are
I'm
you
not.
doing
I'm
it?
going the easy route. You what? You really think I'm gonna cater to the audience? Nope.
You have my word.
No, man, I'm gonna buy
Let's
55
go.
pizzas.
No, man, I'm gonna spend $300 and buy like
a
a.
Henry on his team.
Orders.
Fuck, bruh.
Just speculate then.
If he didn't have a Henry, that would just be so wrong. If you're gonna make a reference to the Raven, you gotta have the guy with the Raven.
My target.
Raven.
Plan.
Oh, he should have also been using Raven now that I think about it. So you gotta have Henry and gotta have Raven. Otherwise, you can't call yourself that. Unless you're just an edgy fuck. In which
Leaf, what
stop.
the heck,
You
man?
have my all.
Finally, I can upgrade this clown thought.
You don't have Vantage. That's your.
Why do you want to use the clown thought?
You have my word.
Fucking
Stop
know
being a
why.
criminal.
Well,
She's
look,
hot.
listen,
What are you talking about, man?
listen.
Except she's also the least important character in the game.
Still
Yeah, I
hot.
forgot
Let's go.
I forgot I'm
Listen,
on spring
I'm
break.
sorry, okay?
You
Because
have
I
my
lost
all.
the
Orders.
bet, I have to use this clown bitch, and you know,
Oh, I see. I see.
I lost.
Oh, yeah.
Your
Also,
plan.
look at her fucking SP.
Orders?
I think
You
I
have
just
my word.
like mid die for like.
I thought you were gonna say, look at her boobs, and it's like, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
pizza.
look,
You
listen,
have my all.
I may be that type of dude sometimes. Well, no, who am I kidding? It's like Beruka shit.
So, that's why I was thinking it.
That's my apology video. Like I said, me apologizing for me being horny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for always being.
Okay, just look
I'm
at the
so sorry.
voice play shit and like look at
so
her
sorry.
like what the
Would you guys
SP.
forgive me?
It's a Me Too movement
Oh
against
no!
Earth.
Oh no! You cannot use that. Do not.
Beruka,
Oh
look
my
at-
gosh! Why would you do that? Why?
Do
Not
what
his
now?
fault. It's like, wait, no. I don't know.
I
What's
spelled that wrong, but no.
I
n-
just-
not salsa. Morgan spelled Nasala as na salsa.
I just want to keep this Kranya as it is, honestly.
Okay, that's funny.
Nice.
No
titties.
salsa. No salsa.
Keep the Cronia. Don't ever use her again.
No salsa.
I have to use her, bro. I lost the damn bet. If I
Sorry,
don't
Yeah,
use
right.
her-
You lost the bet. Yeah, right.
All right.
Man,
plan.
Beruka.
You just think she's hot, all right? You just think she's hot.
Say
Beruka,
the
at
word.
least,
My
okay,
target?
listen. I'm
Listen,
not
she is
converted-
indeed hot, but she's also a useless character to everything.
Still hot.
Orders?
I don't
Okay,
care. She's
Beruka,
useless. She's
if that's
still.
what you
Got
think.
it.
At least.
Oh, is that what
You
the
have my
bottle
word.
is?
Generate 24 hours.
you saw
a
the
day,
bottle?
man.
Yeah, it's like an FE general. I'm like, why is this here?
Yeah, that's my bottle. That's the bottle I bought at Walmart.
Yeah, it looks odd. I like
You
it.
guys, we all know that
Let's go.
I
Beruka likes
found-
useless
All right.
characters. He likes Carla.
All right, Glue. All right, Glue. Thank you. You just have to be muted. Oh boy. All right. Let me just activate the bot. Okay. Dot. Mute.
Moon Knight, that is a big oof.
At. Wait. I think I gotta put a space.
Crunch.
You're getting muted for that, Glue.
No, don't do it.
Dot. Oh, it doesn't work here. Oh. Oh.
Beruka, there's this thing called.
Alright, you're lucky
Discord.
this time.
Yeah.
You're lucky this
I
time.
mean,
I swear,
Enough.
I swear, it's just, I swear, Glue, you're lucky I'm merciful right now.
Your plan.
You weren't merciful. You just failed.
I know, I failed.
and
No, I'm
Beruka, what
gonna,
do you think me about like using Kranya because she's hot,
Cause she's hot.
All right.
bro? Bro, I'm not that perverted.
You have my all.
Look,
So-
man, if
You
you're
want
attracted
a hot
to your
dagger
Dracula,
unit, you
there's
got
nothing wrong
Dude,
with
you
that.
have
All
a
right.
you have
plan.
a fucking background. Nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no one ever
your
said
point?
that he's not horny.
And your point? Yeah, like, well, what point are you going through with this? Like,
I'm not a. You're more of a pervert
right.
than me. That's
yeah, I know. I'm not denying it. I'm not denying that I'm a pervert. I am. I know I am.
Is he really a
Let's
pervert
see
or
you
is he
handle
just very,
this.
very horny?
I'm just very horny.
Some
Eh.
of both.
Yeah. Probably a
it's
mix
a,
of both,
it's, it's a mix of both, dude.
Have you not been
At
watching
least
our
I'm not
Tokyo
denying
Mirage
it,
playthrough?
unlike you. At least I'm not denying mine.
Bro.
He's open about it.
I'm open about it.
He's not a closeted pervert.
If he was horny, then there's so many other characters. Like you could have done
Blender.
Branya,
Corona virus? Oh god, no.
Branya, Cecilia.
Alright, no, that's not funny. That's not funny. Alright, listen.
Garen. Garen's very hot.
Isn't like, I agree with that, but yeah.
Scylla, if you're also very horny for evil people.
No, I guess daddies, you know.
I was talking about him. Like, why choose? Like, if you were horny, why would you choose Kronia? Like, there's so many better options.
No, okay, yeah.
That is pretty
Mission
hot.
failed. We'll get him next time. Yeah, I don't know how to mute people.
Your plan.
Kemph is
Ark,
the most.
look up how to mute people for the bot. I don't know which bot it is that you could do that.
What even is this bot?
I think it's the Alexa bot. I think it's the Alexa bot.
You want to make if you want
Dino.
other characters, we have Trevant. Trevant is a dad.
My target.
Yeah, but I don't like him.
You have
Right.
my word.
Here, I'll test it on myself,
Alright.
even though that probably won't
Don't
work.
worry.
Would have something against him.
Oh, are you sure you're? I don't think you can mute yourself.
No, I can't.
You don't have the ability.
Too high for himself.
So do you have to put a space for the name or all together?
Yeah. It was all together.
Regarding
Alright, let me try it on glue again. Let me try this shit on glue.
the flower route, who would be the easiest character to
And I think for
recruit?
unmuting,
Not
you just do the
recruiting
unmute, right? You just put unmute this person again.
Like,
I think so.
There's way too much talking going on.
Shut up. See,
Wonder
this
it,
is how we feel. This is how I felt.
Yeah. No, I get it.
See, no, doesn't work.
so,
Are you sure the bot? How do you okay? How do you summon the bot?
Hmm.
Don't you have to connect the shit?
Alex, that depend. Or Ingrid's sweet granny.
yes.
Oof.
Look at them granny
Help.
cheeks.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there it
Hold
is.
up. Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
info.
I
so
honestly forgot. I
Alright.
don't think it's 11. I think that's right before time skip happened.
Okay, so replace the period with a question mark.
Oh,
Scroll
I
this-
mute. All right, mute. All right, bye, Gloop. Muting you.
Wait, what?
Bye, bye.
No, no,
Don't
no.
you just like send him to the Shadow Realm?
Yeah, I'm banning him to the shadow room. See you.
Wouldn't it be easier?
Bye, bye.
What?
Come on, Nato bot, load up. Yay!
That's so sad. I'm crying right now.
You can't chat now. You can't type in the chat.
Okay.
Try typing in the chat. Try it.
It says you do not have permission, so I don't think I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
I
The only
can
thing you have
read on what-
permission. The only thing you can have permission on is just voice chat.
I was gonna say, still speaking verbally, is that really much of a punishment?
Still counts.
I'm not going to be typing anything here right now.
That's like,
I don't
how
have
do you do
anything
it
to
for the
say.
voice channel too? Like,
You can just mute me directly. That's one of your powers.
Yeah.
hold on.
to
Let
answer your
me
question, Tronic.
question
Yes.
mark unmute.
Uh,
Let me just unmute you.
It's just gonna go on to an. I was gonna just make an alt and then come back. And it's like something.
So bitchy.
All right, there you go. You're unmuted. You can go. You're free now.
Yo, what was your Discord join date? I'm gonna look that up right now.
Alright, I think I need to work on Fione.
What's up, bitch? Glue effect. My info. Alright, let's see. When did I join? I joined on the 21st. December
That's the
21st.
Oh, I'm
Just
looking
over
at
me.
Discord join
oh,
date.
on the 9th. That's 9/29/2017. That's when I joined. At
Did I join?
4:52.
I don't know.
At 4:52, whatever time.
Oh boy. Damn.
Voice
I'm joining
channel.
late.
Oh, it even tells me where I'm currently am right now. There you go.
Spooky.
Eat rolls. Let's see. There's the
Info.
got the waifu roll. We got like the joy date. But
This is pretty neat. Although I'm gonna move this to bot channel just so I don't clutter.
okay.
By the way, to anyone in voice chat, I hope you don't mind me pinging you. I'm just curious about like join dates and stuff.
That's fine.
Okay. Join guild. This is a guild.
Let's see when Mikey joined.
This is a guild. I joined up.
Damn, back in February of 2017.
Ashanter. Alright, that's cool. What
Yeah, they
about-
call it. They call it a
Gee.
guild.
Call it a guild. Since when
I
did this
like
become
that.
fairy tale?
I mean, I just like this
That's
as
pretty
Monster
much
Hunter.
any. That's
I know.
that's
okay,
any
Jesus.
fantasy
Let's
setting
go.
at
Your
this
plan.
point. Everything
You
has a
have my
fucking
all.
guild.
Oh, I'm a
Your
retard.
plan.
I mean, exceptional individual.
Got it.
Orders?
Oh no! Alright,
Yes.
well that didn't work. Let's
Okay,
look at
let's see
glue.
the voice chat.
Yay.
Info.
Your life.
Why
is
am I
yours.
typing dollar signs? I'm an exceptional individual, guys.
Let's see when did he join. He
Sure,
joined.
acceptable.
He joined on the 9th, the 19th, 2018.
Wait, who that?
So that's when Mike joined.
Yeah.
I joined February of this month.
I don't even know when.
Yeah,
I
because you
joined.
quit. I remember you left and then came back.
Yeah, I got you, G.
We'll never know when I joined unless you check the chat that says when I joined.
That too.
When did I join? No, let's see. When did Moon Knight join? Let me look through that for you.
Today.
Info Moon Knight.
This is pretty fun.
Yeah, no, finding information about people.
Well, when you phrase it like that.
It's kind of messed up, dude. I mean, like.
I always
Yeah,
miss.
I-
Okay, let's see.
So liked.
Yeah, I thought I was messed up.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, you're not Moon Knight anymore. You're
It's like Rohan from Diamonds
I
Unbreakable.
I joined Discord before Beruka did.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, but like this, you haven't met me yet. Okay, let's see. You joined on the 6th of 29, 2018.
Boy.
Oh, hey, it's almost gonna be a 2 years that you joined. Hey, the 6th, or in the 3rd, like 3 months from now.
It's so weird to think how fast time has passed.
Yeah, right?
Wait, for me?
No, for
Just in
us.
general.
For us.
Okay.
For you, G, you joined Discord
Specifically me.
on October 28th of 2017, and you joined the server on May 29th, 2019.
Oh, so it's only been like a year. It's gonna be almost a year.
Interesting,
now.
Yeah, more or less.
Well, mood 90% of the time.
I keep misreading the under over sign. I got
Got it.
2 more chapters.
It's almost... Fuck. It's almost been like 3 years since I've joined this place. Fucking crazy.
20% of the time.
I remember the days where I was the fucking bottom bitch, but I'm still called it today by Beruka sometimes when he gets pissed at me sometimes.
I mean, I just refer to myself as an exceptional individual now.
Well, I try to tell myself that I'm just a chill dude, but
To say I prefer my current username over my.
I prefer the real arc perfection.
Aw, you're so sweet.
and that's when I realized I did not know how to.
And that's how I realized that I was banned from Korea.
Oh god.
All right.
Which part?
Orders.
Both.
Got it.
You
Yikes.
have my
You really fucked up, didn't you?
You can never meet Jimin. OMG.
Both.
Camjo.
your plan.
Go away, go away. I know my antivirus expired, right? You don't have to keep reminding me, computer. Don't constantly remind me.
Your computer will tell you everything.
17 viruses. I know. Stop bugging me.
Orders. Say the word. Let's
No,
go.
shut up.
Well, like we need
I'll
to
be
tell
right
you
back.
that-
All right.
We need to tell you that you're pregnant. Wait, what?
Yes.
Excuse me.
check?
Oh wait.
We're doing it through a bot, Underkev.
You gotta use the not so
what the fuck do you? What the fuck do you?
Chodophilia.
The Chad.
I thought you said Chode, I was confused.
Then
I
Chad.
did say chode.
Oh, hell yeah!
Chodophilia.
God, I
People
love
still
that
hit-
word. I don't know
People
why.
still
Is
hating on.
mine.
People
Funny
still
word.
like making fun of me.
Why
'cause
does
I like
Tina have
Killian.
low attack anyway?
Because she has a brave sword.
Yeah, but I mean that's still.
Brave swords are bad. They give you like half might.
Got it.
They basically give you a
Let's see you
dagger's
handle
weapon,
this.
Daggers are 10. Wait, no, 12.
Well, like.
Daggers, tomes, and all that stuff is basically it gives you some of the
Oh wait, yo,
Might.
guys, look at this. I just did the possible. Hold up.
You just did a possum?
No, I just
Kind of illegal, but okay.
no, I did the fucking impossible, bro.
I can romance the vampire lady. Future. And I'm also.
I made.
That's not impossible, judging by the fact that you did it. So yeah.
Sorry, saying
Dude.
goodnight to people and family.
It's so good.
Oh, I just forgot I had my Starburst.
I think Poison Dagger is 5.
Yeah.
Hey, this is not a.
Isn't it like 2 now? I think about it.
Who's
Sponsor
making
me.
ASMR?
Sponsor me, Starburst, please.
Oh,
Sponsor me.
Sponsor me, Skillshare.
I refuse.
Wait, but this Beruka's channel.
5 my
Wait, hold
Raid
up.
Shadow Legends.
Rage Shadow Legend.
I want to get sponsored by them, so I can only be blacklisted by them.
Beruka, what
Poison
internet
Dagger
provider
2
you
has 2 might.
Why do you guys want to know my
yes.
internet provider? Are you trying to hack me?
when you finally posted a video like
My target.
almost
Just
like
exponent.
10 months ago, like in
Stomp.
10
Comcast.
months you made a
Say the
video.
word.
Oh, me?
Fight Al, fight Al, fight. Oh.
I mean, it's just that I couldn't think of making a good video. I mean,
All
honestly,
right.
most of my subscribers and videos come from either my streams or when I do showcases of like weapon refines. That's when I get them.
Oh boy.
Gotta make quality
plan.
content for once.
Most of my subscribers are from my school.
That's
So my subscribers don't exist.
Most of my
Let's go.
subscribers are you guys
You
and
have
people who think
orders?
my channel is a Gundam channel.
I mean, you're
It's
already
because
doing type.
Because you have like literally Gundam videos, dude.
Guys, I lost a subscriber.
You mean just the one?
Okay, I'm back.
Straight up lost a subscriber. Don't check my videos. Most of them suck. I need to privatize most of them.
You
I
have my
the
all.
also
Because the
done
Copa
that.
thing.
No, because
Not
they're
even.
bad.
It's just, yeah, like quality wise.
It's literally just me doing
Got it.
useless shit. And fair.
Same. There's a lot of unlisted videos over on my end too. That I just.
I had
They're
a
dog shit.
decent idea where I basically did a map and then I would find out how low I could make my skills to do it. So only one of them was okay
Oh, I
because I
remember
ended
that
up
video
using
series.
like
It was
Brave.
called. You were doing a version, but everyone is nerfed. Everyone is nerfed.
See, that'd be a good idea if I started off with them nerfed and I basically used
There's a
like
guy.
really low
There's
skill
a
level.
guy. There's a guy who like literally beat Trayvon to Inferno with level 1 units.
See, that's actually the good thing.
Level 1.
My thing is, the lowest I ever got was Steel Axe Hector. Like LA Hector, but he still had 50 attack because he's like +1 with attack boon. And he has armor
We're just
boots.
gonna do one more arena and then we can
I
finally
need to,
complete this arena.
I'll privatize all of them, but that one because I liked that one. But it was also the Har, so
I mean, if you look at how many videos I have like 1K videos.
Fuck
This
me,
is probably
dude.
coming from all your fucking streams.
oh yeah,
dude.
this is back when
That's all
my
my streams, by the way. That's all streams, main majority.
back when my Marth was only +3.
Majority of
Damn.
my streams.
We still got a lot more like videos. I guess handmade videos. Would that be like?
I only
Proper-
have like 700 and something subscribers, and I have like 1K
My
videos.
target.
That's right.
Your plan.
How many videos do I have at least publicly
Orders?
You guys ever
posted?
noticed that the Dragon Quest 11 like main theme sounds like the U.S. national anthem?
I haven't listened to it at all, so
You gotta listen to it. It does sound like it. Because
I don't care that much.
You have 1K videos and I only have
You have my
19.
I mean, the
Leave this to
majority are
me.
just streams, man. Because you know how I used to stream daily.
True, but you have a lot more handmade stuff than I would as well.
Yeah.
Still need to make that video I've been meaning to make.
Just
I-
the sight of your face makes me so angry. Can I kill you now just to get it over, please?
Okay.
I mean, like,
If you want to.
no, I'll pass.
Hey, Burke.
Yeah, why not?
Wanna know the
Easy, you're such a
funniest
sweet shirt
fucking
that I
coincidence?
hardly left you with a finger.
Do you at all remember the Vanquish video I made a couple of years ago?
Yes.
And that same video was like, hey, there's
Wait a
gonna be
minute.
a Bayonetta and Vanquish bundle at some point.
And you were right.
And
Wait,
yeah,
when they-
2 years later. Oh god, I love that I fucking called it too.
But that's how I feel. So if you won't let me kill you, you'll have to agree to be my plaything forever, right?
It's alright,
No.
man. It only
That's really
took like
cool.
2 years, but it happened.
I mean, what is her definition by plaything?
Oh.
Hentai.
Also, Beruka, you gotta admit that's a really fucking nice box art.
Yeah, that is. Oh, time to go do arena assault. All right, let's get the weakest unit that we have
I'm to
and
assault
just
women. Wait, what?
let's get the weakest unit we have.
Actually, pretty cool.
Let's see. Who do we have that sucks? Let's see.
Moon Knight,
Seth.
I highly recommend it, especially for Vanquish. Possibly the greatest of all time.
We're
Should
taking
I go
Seth.
for like Scythia,
No.
Bernie?
Which one do you
Go
like
for
more?
whoever you want.
Understood.
I feel like Beruka doesn't want me to get anything.
No, I
Doesn't.
I was joking. I mean, I don't care about anyone on the banner. So like,
Oh, but what
Beruka
happens?
only
if-
likes Edelgard.
Your orders.
Okay, that's true.
wow, Seth, you suck so bad that you can't even.
Also
oh my God.
Manuela, because Manuela has boobs.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I
dude.
don't really like. Okay, I'll have
Understood.
to pass on. Just in my
Well-
opinion.
Seth, you failed me once again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mega 64 unblocked Hideki Kamiya.
Wait, what the fuck?
Glad to
That
hear.
was so weird. That was so weird. That was really weird.
Wait,
Did you
what
see the
fuck
follow-up?
happened? Wait, what?
Yeah. You know what? Let's just use Resplendent one. Yeah, Resplendent one.
Oh, the follow-up was great.
I want that Bayonetta and Vanquish bundle, to be honest, is what Moon Knight said.
It's great. I recommend it if you have the opportunity to get them.
Leave it to me.
Or, you know,
Oh my
that bundle
god, are you
specifically.
serious? Okay, Eleonora.
Holy crap! Why did I run into this? Oh, plus 10, plus 4. Look at this, Olivia. Jeez.
I remember I used to know how to edit, and now I've forgotten fucking everything.
Oh my god.
That's
look at this
basically me.
Editing
and-
software, so I
Andrew,
can't do
Andrew,
anything.
you see this? I am in love with this Olivia.
I
is
only
what Andrew
made
said.
3 videos. I made 3
Don't get
videos,
careless.
and they're decently edited.
Oh, I'm dead.
I tried to do damage with a rocket jumper.
Oh my god.
You know, with going back on the refines thing, not every refine has to be like super amazing. I know Ender just kind of talked about how like, oh yeah, this batch was kind of lackluster, but I mean, the only reason for it is so that people can play with these units, even though like yeah, no one really uses them anymore because you know power creep is a thing.
Hey, look at Lysithia.
Ooh.
A new
Give me
year.
a blue, please. I swear.
No.
I don't want to waste my stamina pods.
Let's go together.
Well, how many do you have?
I only have like 6 left,
A new year.
Oh, come on.
and
Ah,
I've been. Oh yes, blue. Thank you. Okay, I can stop now.
Let's go
All right,
together.
400.
oh, come. Oh, that's
Well,
How many orbs do you have?
that's
130,
just
but I'm
trash,
saving
man.
them.
Oh, who do you want?
I
Of
really
course.
don't
Oh,
know.
I
Like,
hate this. Look at that.
I just
She
like
looks with
just
1
no
HP.
one that interests. Just
just
gotta
no
give it
one
up
that
for-
interests my pee.
I'm out.
Okay.
Have
Top,
you played 3 Houses?
bottom left, or bottom right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
GJ, have you played 3 Houses?
Yes, I played all 4 routes and I completed them. Why?
Do you like any of the 4 characters?
Well, okay. I'm more of a See,
Oh,
I'm
come
in
on,
the
really,
middle
Roy?
between Bernie and Lysithia because I like them both. Ferdinand is just there, and that's
We'll just bring Lynn. Fine.
just basically like one of my some, you know, and that's just like there, I guess, as well.
I would say summon, like, do your ticket summons, and if there's multiple of the reds and colorless, summon on those. because you
Okay,
have a
so
lot
there's-
of orbs to build up. So if you like the characters, I'd say it's okay to spend a few orbs, even if you are saving.
Blue, don't say that stuff. You're just gonna encourage. You're just encouraging him.
I'm gonna go my lucky.
He's
Dog.
gonna save for. You don't need a +10 every unit you get. I'd say if you only really
With
go for a
utter
+10
certainty.
5-star if you have
I got-
money and you're spending it.
I mean, you do whatever you want.
You know, but
Okay, I didn't get anything from the banner. I'm just gonna save my. I'm just gonna save. I mean, that pity. I honestly want to get rid of that pity though.
No
But
backing
like it's
down.
only 3.25%.
that's not that much.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna use Ultina. I should use Ultina in the first place.
Goddess, guide me.
All right, actually, I think I'm gonna do some arena missions and then try to
have my
continue
trust.
re-rolling on Star
Oh, hey,
Ocean.
Hector lives with 1 HP. Wow.
Consider it done.
I think it's safe to download it again because apparently I can't download it consistently. But I am interested to trying to +10 OG Lucina. The chance to
Goddess, guide me.
either that or try to summon for her
I
ult.
think they might bring back the weekly revivals again. I don't know.
No way, not third time in a row.
Or they could do year 2.
You could do that. You never know.
This time.
I think what they might do, now that you kind of bring that up, is they might wait till summer when they usually do like that weird halfway through the year.
Oh my
and
god.
do a year 2 weekly revival. I can see that being possible, but they would wait until summer to do it.
Oh my god, here we go. Well, I don't wouldn't wait. Isn't like some of the year 2 people in like the new banners though?
What do you mean?
Like hold on, let me just
Yeah, you can get pity broken by them.
Yeah?
yeah, they're still there. I wouldn't say they should like the year 2 folks are still there, so I don't really why.
Damn.
Understandable. It's just a
Yeah.
hypothetical, but I mean,
That is true.
what I'm gonna say is that the whole revival thing, they might stop that for a while.
Yeah.
Because we just had like 40 weeks of it non-stop, so I mean...
I got nothing but blue.
I mean,
got
think
Lucina,
I mean,
unfortunately,
I got
she's
my
best attack, but
Lucina.
she's still nuking.
I got my Lucina from an office banner. It wasn't her. And my game crashed on me. Fuck.
Stay close. Let's go.
Please
Okay, there you
wait.
go.
Well,
What the
I'm
hell?
not fine with what I got. I got Julia, and then I got 2.
Of course.
I also got Hanokai. No, wait, that was something else.
Wait, you got?
What?
Oh, yeah, wait, you always
I
had
got a
legendary
Hanokai
Julia.
from one of the daily revivals back when the thing happened for our anniversary.
So there's, wait, we're in weekly revival 19, right? Right now.
Yeah, so there's
Reset.
one more.
Yeah.
Happens today.
It's gonna be Azura. I think last one's gonna be Azura. I don't know who. Else.
Azura, Leo, and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I
no.
also got. I think no, wait. I don't know.
I think that's Azura was on my list too.
I just realized both of my Mias were free. The times I've gotten Mia, they were free.
Oh yeah, I think we might get another picnic banner. I mean, like, yeah.
Hold on.
I hope not.
Judging by the fact they didn't do Hot Springs again, I don't think they're gonna do that.
I think that's what they're gonna do. Maybe that was the replacement for Hot Springs, basically. You know, like picnic.
No,
with Hot
Tokyo
Springs.
Mirage was replacement.
Not just that, but my thing is, there wasn't really a replacement. They happened on the same year.
No, Tokyo Mirage was like.
What I mean is, Hot Springs and Picnic happened on the same year.
Oh my
They were just
god.
random seasonal banners that were created just cause.
Just because they wanted
I
to fill in
think
the gap.
it's because they wanted to just kind of fill the space because they do the whole every 2 weeks changing the arena and stuff like that, and always that's how you keep the whales paying, right? And there wasn't as much as like incentive, I
Of
guess,
course.
because they kind of did this thing in book 3 where like every game more or less got represented except for the Judro games. and so they didn't want to overdo that.
Calendar
But
came out?
because
Calendar
this
won't come out
year
yet.
there's gonna be like a bunch of Three Houses banners. We know it's gonna happen, but they still want to represent other games.
Anyway, calendars. So I'm thinking we'll get it when like Flame Emperor drops, or I think when we get Altina.
Well, I think we're gonna get it tomorrow because I think what they're waiting for, because there's gonna be confusion issues.
Oh, daylight savings. Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, that. That's what they're waiting for.
Yeah, I know, man.
Oh wait, it's back to 3 o'clock.
Yeah, back
Crap.
to 3, back to 2 no 2 8. It's gonna be 2 a.m. for me for Heroes Reset.
Well,
It's gonna be
basically,
3
Basically an hour
Wait, no,
ahead.
never mind.
It's gonna
the
be
important thing that some of you guys get annoyed with, but being the West Coaster, I totally get why they do it this way. When now dates show up on the calendars, it will actually be that day, not 11 p.m. of that day, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the one upside to the daylight saving.
Oh hey, there's someone with the bailiff with this. Says Ho's mad. Ho's mad.
Do it.
Yeah, let's fight him.
Alright, so I meant to ask this way back, but when I was being muted. So I'm doing matting on. I'm doing a matting run of Crimson Flower right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Done.
female, so I got Sylvain for free.
Let me stop you for a quick second. Is this your first maddening mode?
Yeah.
Can't decide.
Okay. Continue.
I had to use a guide for the first thing
Yes.
because it's just fucking
Okay.
hard.
Well,
Understandable. My first attempt at maddening mode, I tried to do Crimson Flower and I failed because I got stuck at a
very
certain
well.
map
Yes.
later in the
What do
game.
you want?
But I managed to beat it with Golden Deer, and I was telling Beruka about it a while ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, now I'm not trying to say that. Oh yeah, because I've beaten it once, it makes me an expert. But
I'm wondering.
I just wanted to make sure because if you had beaten maddening mode, there would be no point in me answering your question. That's kind of why I asked. Anyways,
I'm just
continue.
hoping for a Picnic Better to come back. It will come back. Don't worry.
It will come back, but
It will.
no new one is my thing. But yeah. So I'm wondering if there's any recommendations for characters to recruit for
Okay.
to be used.
So one of the strategies I use that helped me in maddening mode is that I created a quote-unquote all-star unit. And basically what that unit is that I pick one character that I shove all my bulk of my stat boosters on, and
Understood.
I try to pick up and recruit all their support people from other houses. And the reason for this is because I want to maximize any support bonus they can get, because I use them to carry the game. And so one of the things, and this is why I failed maddening mode the first time. I didn't think I really needed to do that. But when I did it with the Golden Deer house, I definitely did that, and it made the game actually really easy. Yeah,
One thing
weird to say, maddening mode became easy.
Yeah, one of my things is that I've seen is Bernadetta. Bernadetta is, accordingly to what I've seen, is very broken for maddening.
Of course she is.
Yeah,
'cause
it's a
her
request,
fucking-
man. Request.
Yeah, request. Let's her
Attack
double.
twice again. Let her attack again.
I see.
But once again, the main thing you want to kind of think about
I
is
do not enjoy
you
battle.
you want to have one unit who does most of your fighting for you and will kind of carry you through the game. And you have to decide who that is kind of before you even start the game in a lot of ways, because obviously you're going to invest into that unit the most throughout the game. And I like to, as far as recruiting goes, I recruit the people that they support with to always give myself a support bonus at any given time.
Yeah. We completed the Coliseum quest, guys. We finished them.
So, for example, I'll give you my example. When I played the Golden Deer route, I made Hilda my all-star unit. So I picked up anyone she could support with, and that means her adjuvant gives her more bonus because it's someone she supports with. And anytime she is in combat, I have other support units nearby in case I need it. And so when you can bump up Hilda's avoidance by having Sethith around, yeah, it's nice. And it really saves my ass from time to time. So you want to really think about stuff like that as well to kind of like, okay, how much.
Alexis says, I'm surprised Bernie didn't have close counter.
And the other thing too, the reason why the all-star unit thing is kind of important is because because experience is pretty scarce in maddening mode. You really are thinking about like, okay, who am I gonna feed experience to so that they become my main combat units? Because, for instance, in my current, I'm doing a Crimson Flower maddening mode as well. Because I don't know, I just have this feeling of I want to play a bunch of a lot of 3 houses. It just kind of came upon me that I'm like, I'm playing lots of 3 houses. But Beruka, you can check on the Switch how many hours I have. I must have like 500 hours by now.
No life.
Yeah, basically.
It's a holiday.
And so, where are they going with this? Oh yeah.
Very well.
Something you can really think about is when you go into maddening mode. If you want to make it a lot easier for yourself, and just kind of decide, okay, who is going to become my dancer, so I don't invest experience in them early. Who's going to be my main fighters, invest experience in them, give them stat boosters as needed.
And there we go, we beat that.
And stuff like that.
Now we're gonna go do squad assault because, yeah.
Of course, you know the old saying, no battle plan ever survives first contact. How you adjust to the unforeseen is what determines success. But at the same time,
I never heard of that. Oh my god.
At the same time, you really need to think way ahead. And that's kind of the thing about maddening mode, is that it requires a lot more planning.
Yeah.
Which was the mistake I made when I tried Crimson Flower the first time.
I don't back down.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So, let me ask you, who do you want your all-star unit to be? And then kind of go from there.
Options I'm thinking of. Edelgard. Well,
she's an easy choice.
I will go.
Yeah, I know, but my thing is, easiest to do would probably be to get max support bonuses for would probably be Hubert, due to him. He only has supports with the Black Eagles and then Hanuman and Shamir.
But that gives you some extra unit slots, so you can add a couple more as well. Because that would only take up 12 of your unit slots. You get 3 more.
All right.
I thought this would probably be Edelgard because, yeah, very powerful.
Yeah.
Petra, I already have the level 2 and is.
Oh, Jed, that does so much damage. God damn.
Data, due to the fact that I've seen her be broken. Linhardt, I like as a character, so that's a plus. Then there's Sylvain, who I would probably want to do because he's probably my favorite character out of all of the ones I have, due to. You know,
let's just stick with the Black Eagle because you're doing the Black Eagles route.
The thing I was gonna point out is he would need a lot of things to form. Do it. I'd say easiest would of course be Edelgard because I'd only need to get the other easy recruit and then list Lysithea, who, yeah, she's good. So that's always a good thing.
Restream isn't updating. Are you kidding me?
Because actually, that's what I'm doing with my current playthrough. Is I'm kind of, I'm trying to, I guess I'm gonna use Edelgard as my all-star unit, even though I'm more or less gonna use a similar strategy that I did for my Hilda run.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't fix what ain't broke, right?
Yeah.
And so far, I've been like, here's the difference.
I just noticed Restream wasn't updating.
Like, the game is so front-loaded and different.
Hello? I guess you suddenly died. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Ignatz, she only has 3 supports, 2 of which are Ignatz and Cyril.
I'm sorry, who are we talking about?
Petra.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of a bad thing. I guess I don't think you could carry all of the support using all of the Black Eagles due to.
Nope.
I have to.
Then for this, Lockpick bot would be pretty good.
Yeah, he's a
So I
he's a
only
good
need
choice.
to actually recruit one character.
But my current run, I'm doing like Edelgard as my quote unquote all star, and yeah, I'm trying to avoid having too many people I need to recruit. Although I'm doing a little bit something extra is that I'm actually gonna try and get the Death Knight support. Sorry, yeah, I might as well say the Death Knight. No mystery at this point. And so I'm also picking up Mercedes because honestly, she really helped out in my Golden Deer run because she supports with Hilda, and having Fortify is a godsend.
That might be another good reason to go Edelgard.
Oh my god, my frames is going down.
Like I said, Listia is good. So
and here's one more recruitment recommendation. Lorenz is always an amazing recruit.
Fuck Lorenz.
Primarily, not because of him.
Yeah, he has one of the best perf weapons.
Yeah, it's it's the best one. Period.
Yeah. No, saying that, I think I'll actually try to get Lorenz because I need that.
You definitely need it. There is one place where that thing is so broken in the Crimson Flower route. I mean, it's obvious. It was obviously broken when I used it in my Golden Deer maddening mode. So
what? You cut off? Yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on. It's whenever I open up stuff that's not like anything else, it starts cutting off everyone. Because my computer's trying to process. It's like.
I mean, he is using a laptop, so.
So thanks a lot, Mona, for telling me about my freaking free stream chat. And I think now you're ruining the stream. Hope you're proud of yourself.
Thank you, Whisker.
Honestly, I'm actually interested in using Juritsa.
Yuritsa?
Juritsa.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in using him as well. So, Edelgard is my all-star unit, but I'm still gonna pick up like his Mercedes to support with Yuritsa.
Alright, let's see. Gotta go to restream. This is stupid.
This is starting class. When does he join?
Okay, Tronic asked what you cut off. Lorenz has what?
Great perf. It allows I think it gives you two extra. Yeah, 2 extra range on magical attacks. So that makes it so you can use some broken spell from a ways away.
And it's a great counter.
I don't like the bow skills
for bow knights.
Basically, you get that, but it's now on every attack, and it's for an arguably better weapon type.
Raul says Yuritsa supports with Byleth, Mercedes, Bernie, and Constance. I did not download actually the DLC. I don't know. I just don't feel like it.
I don't have the DLC, so having the constant support doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to try them out in a full playthrough because I failed my last Crimson Flower maddening attempt. There was one place I just got so screwed, and I didn't quite plan out, experience distribution, which is what came to bite me in the backside later.
Low. There we go.
Yeah, so I won't get Yuritsa for a while.
Well, yeah, he's post-time skip exclusive.
Like is in pizza. Just something went wrong.
He's actually good, unlike Gilbert. Oof.
Gilbert's bad, but I like using him.
Yeah, he's not he's not that bad.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
I just I just give him shit, but he's not the worst.
It's not really expected. He comes in a decent class.
Yeah. Whereas Yuritsa just gets so many benefits, like super good class, really good weapon ranks.
32 strength on join.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's just fucking 27 speed. 24 res. I mean defense. He does have pretty decent 18 res. That's pretty good for a melee unit.
Yeah, Tronic. That the only problem with Thoron though is that it weighs a lot, so you can get double. Because I might as well just tell you now, the thing that makes Lorenz's paralog, the staff, so broken, and I mean this is true in any playthrough that you want to just recruit Lorenz for that weapon. But the place where I found it to be so useful is in the map where
connection error. What the
you
fuck?
go to Deirdre.
I can't even connect my chat. God damn it.
And
something went wrong during the YouTube account connection. Please try again manually.
In the Deirdre map, there's all these bonites that come from the south. Yeah, I just put your magic user with that staff there and just let them take care of the bonites. Because you can counter them at max range.
I swear to God.
It's great.
My thoughts is I'm gonna probably want to make Byleth a magic user due to the fact that I'm gonna need C and Reason for Lorenz, and then having Faith is a good option due to the fact that healing support is very cool.
Honestly, what you could just do, you can just get the staff later, recruit Lorenz by getting the B rank in support, and then because you're not gonna use him.
Yeah.
You just want him for the weapon. Which is what I'm going to end up doing in my... You can just get the staff later. Run. I mean, why not? That's what makes Lorenz an amazing unit to recruit in any playthrough. That weapon alone. It's amazing. Best Heroes Relic in the... Yeah, you heard that.
I personally liked Failnaught quite a bit.
Failnaught is good.
Yeah.
But not quite as ridiculous.
I have to say, that's one of the reasons I actually like Bernie a lot, is the fact that I picked her up at the end of my Azure Moon run, simply because it's like, I ended up dropping Ingrid because I do not like Pegasus Knights, and she did absolutely nothing to help. And since I got Failnaught, it's like, might as well test out Bernie. Let's see if she can do something. So I gave her Failnaught, and then I would just... I don't know if... I probably used other stuff, of course, not just Failnaught.
It's not even fair.
So you just gotta use Deadeye and just snipe people from halfway across the map.
Okay, first, Vanguard. That is one way of doing things, but the reason why I like the staff strat is so that I don't have to spend the next turn killing them later. All the Bow Knights would already be dead because Lysithea has Dark Spikes with 4 range. It's just a beautiful sight, my friend.
Can she even take a hit? Like, how did she survive?
Because what you can do, there's a little trick. I might as well just give this to you. So there's, in the Deirdre map, there's that weird bush that's like 3 bushes. You stand in one of them, and 3 of the Bow Knights will come to you in the second turn. You'll kill all of them. 3 more Bow Knights will come the next turn after that. You move 1 bush over.
Oh god.
And remember, you can attack at 4 range with the staff. So Lysithea will kill all of them in those 2 turns. It's great. On enemy phase. And because you have the bush, you dodge everything. It's great. Hey, Owl. Owl says, I have returned, but didn't join VC again for a good reason. In parentheses, is playing Devil May Cry 3 a good reason still?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Devil May Cry 3 is always a good reason.
Focus on your gaming. Okay. Alright, so going back to my options. Yeah, Gaiman. Could always do Ferdinand von Ayer, but
You know, I've thought about that,
okay.
and I was thinking about using him as my all-star for a
There we
Silver
go.
Snow run.
Alright, I fixed it.
But I mean, you do whatever you want.
Alright, that should work. Alright,
I'm just offering you my insight
that should
on
work.
beating maddening mode.
You
But you do what you want and try and see if your strat works.
Alright, someone try adding like new text.
Because if you watch if you watch Beruka's Tokyo Mirage playthrough, you know I'm all about the cheese.
What the fuck?
What? What is it, Art?
I never knew this was a thing in Doom 2016. I was playing around with the console commands and cheats work. Like, actual, honest-to-God cheat codes from back in the 90s.
Is there something wrong? Burke, what's wrong?
I'm trying to fix the fucking the live chat.
Yo, that's fucking cool.
Trying to fix the live. Let's see.
4 years,
working.
I
What the
never.
fuck?
Thank you for the whisker, missed you.
Damn, that's awesome. I didn't know you could activate God mode on this. Damn, that's a red. I'm falling to now.
Alright, so
Ugh.
Okay, so I remember watching this one where people were like, "Oh, make Dorothea your dancer. She's actually not the gun." I'm like, what the heck are you people talking about? She is one of the best Gremmarys, oddly enough, in the game.
I blame
I'm definitely going to be using her due to the fact that she can heal people with her skill. Like, the special skills are going to be one of the biggest defining things for who I'm going to be choosing, because a unit can do anything, but not everyone has the special skill.
Well, and the other thing that makes Dorothea really good to keep as a Gremory and don't turn her to a dancer is Physic and Meteor. She has good long range uses, which is what makes her, in my mind, one of the better units in the game.
No, I think I might do Ferdinand, because his skill, if I keep him up at high HP, we're using, of course, healers and stuff, I can... That's hit and avoid plus 15.
So he's gonna be your all-star? That'd be an interesting... That'd be an interesting, one of the better... That's an interesting choice. I like to hear how it goes for you, so... I might have to, I can use some of your insight for doing Silver Snow with Ferdinand as my all-star.
Regarding Edelgard, she's of course going to be used a lot due to the fact that she's good.
Yeah.
So in case things go awry, I can always lean back and use Edelgard for stuff.
But like I said, you kind of have to plan this ahead of time.
So for Ferdinand, who does he support with?
Why did Restream Chat just suddenly stop working? I just wish
he actually has supports with Lorenz, but that doesn't matter because I'm not going.
Yep. Disconnection again.
Yeah, Lorenz is all.
My God, it's just suddenly cutting off. It's this always.
Or say it.
I swear to God, I hate my laptop sometimes. This is getting annoying.
Her.
Alright.
So.
Damn. Just. Oh my God! Why are people cutting off? Jesus Christ!
Having to get your dance, But basically, anyone can be a dancer.
The restream thing updating itself? Nope, it's not. What the fuck?
Dancer.
Only
And-
one dancer, right?
Age settings.
Be one.
No, but that's the only person. Well, only a student can be a dancer.
No teachers either. Oof. I want to see Seteth, fancy
I don't know
dancer
if that
outfit.
worked. Did that work? Let's see.
You're only a student. So Zero actually can't become one either. So, oof. The thing that could make him good, he can't get.
That's like the only reason to use him. So
That's what I mean. I know I give that kid a lot of crap.
Well, restream chat's not working. Well,
everyone does.
But,
People who like him, I think.
how do I make someone a... Alexis asks, how do I make someone a dancer? Don't worry, the game basically gives it to you. It's just a quest during... believe it's chapter...
Yeah, I swear to God, restream chat,
After
you're annoying me, restream chat, I swear to God.
And
Connection error. It says YouTube connection error. Why are you having a connection error? Like, what the
We're scared. Okay, well...
Okay, so Mercedes is super easy to just get her B rank. Because after...
First
I
one?
believe... No, it's after... I'm trying to think of what chapter. After chapter... I want to say chapter 5. Mercedes comes with physics when you do mission assistance. Which makes it support points. Because remember, anytime she does an action...
You get support with the...
and Mercedes anytime she uses physic, and physic you can use from long range, so it's actually easy for her to build points. Secondly, what I've been doing in my run to Mercedes,
God, I don't get...
Golden Deer, and I think it's after Remire Village you can get your dance.
Yep.
Answer.
Oh my God, just...
Alright, that's correct.
It's a holiday, relax.
Oh yes, recruiting Mercedes. Building support with Mercedes. Another thing that I do is, because maddening mode, you always want to use the cooking to boost up.
So you get buffs for everyone.
Because Mercedes is a good cook, she's an easy person to support points for, using that as well. So that's kind of how I bump up extra points. Because right now, I'm also trying to... Yeah, and then I'll have to get to work on getting...
Yeah.
So...
Well, restream chat's broken. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna be using it anymore. The chat application cannot find any support terms. You may...
The gift items, once you get the merchants, because I mean you make so much money in the game anyway, right? So just dump items on your guy. I want you in my house. Take these gifts.
Oh,
that's basically what I'm gonna do with Lawrence. Actually, like take these gifts.
Why are you doing this restream? I swear to God.
To recruit certain characters.
Yeah.
But after Remire Village is when you can get your dancer. And it's basically a quest in like the exploration of the monastery, so it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Well, I can't do
Alexis,
anything about the
you'll get your
restream. It's not fucking working. God damn it.
I'm wondering, for the getting kids at B support, that happens randomly at any point in a week, right?
Yep, and it usually can only be one student a month.
Yep, well, no
I'm
reshape
wondering,
yet. Fucking hell.
once you reach B support, the requirements are lowered, right?
That's correct.
Are they're lowered like half a rank for the ranking up, right? Like the
I
bow and
can't remember all the details in my head.
I think they probably would, so that means I would need to reach D
These
in
nuts.
bow and so D in bow for Mercedes and D in writing, which shouldn't be hard.
Riding?
Mercedes. Marianne.
Oh, which one you gonna take, Marianne or Mercedes?
Well, since they both need magic and stuff, and they both have supports with
Just a nuisance.
Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Oh, right, with Ferdinand.
Ferdinand von I.
Hello, Christian.
Together. Okay. Where to? Well
Hello.
Oh,
Okay, good. Alright. See? When I don't have anything else open, everything is like fine. But then when I have anything else open other than what I have open,
Atone for
it
your
starts
crimes.
cutting off Discord.
Alexis, I'm just gonna ask you a
What's
question.
up?
Are you playing
will go.
Crimson Flower right now?
Time to kill? Use discretion.
They're just doing.
Or sorry, Black Eagles, not.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, asshole.
Sup, dudes? Sup, Christian?
Alright, asshole. Fuck you, Brave Ike.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
As you
Alexis,
say.
what route are you in again?
I'm done. Oh, restarting. This is stupid.
Okay.
Spicy.
Why is there so many long pauses?
What do you mean?
Together.
It's just people talking. What do you mean? Okay.
No, I'm asking Alexis a question. What?
Very
I was
well.
asking Alexis
Where
the
to?
question, but he hasn't answered.
Time to kill?
Oh. Arc clickety clack clack all the time. Go.
Stand tall.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me just.
ASMR right there.
Use discretion.
Quality content.
You know what?
Well
Sure,
then.
make Flame your dancer.
What's up? Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend that.
Oh, come on, Lynn. Leave me the fuck alone. Fuck you, bitch.
Judas,
Don't.
Judas specific.
Fuck you, bitch.
Judas
Hey,
specific.
no, let's
I will
not
prevail.
say anything to him. He's playing the game blind.
I'm just trying to like
As you
get him
say.
from making a mistake and then being
Where
disappointed in
to?
the future.
Well, the funny thing,
Yeah.
You're
the reason why,
Judging by the character they like.
no, because the funny thing is because I did exactly what you're talking about.
Together.
I actually haven't done a Crimson
Very
Flower
well.
run, so I know doing maddening first is really dumb, but that's gonna be
Time
fun.
to kill?
I'm gonna die here.
But
God, Lynn,
just-
why do you do so much damage against fucking Edelgard? It's Edelgard.
I'm just saying,
I will go.
I made that mistake in my playthrough, so. But you know, let Alexis, you know, do what he
As you
wants,
say.
and
Where to?
see how
Okay.
see how it goes. It'll be I'm sure it'll be okay.
What's up?
Hello.
God.
Hello.
See
Oh,
ya.
hey, Shiny.
Ah, it's G again. Shining Light. G died.
That was
Again.
fast.
Now Shining Light's also dead too.
Perhaps.
What do you mean I'm dead?
No, G's dead. G, you there? Are you there? Okay, fine. I guess I'm moving you to the shadow realm
Are
then.
you okay?
Let's move into the shadow realm. Crap. Wait, hang on. There we go.
Cat
Send him
must
to the
hate me
shadow
right
realm.
now.
Are you okay?
Are you okay, possible? And then you gotta say it aggressively. Like, are you okay, possible? Like, why you gotta be so aggressive, Terry? I don't know. I'm just super hyper right now.
Check this out.
I'm just extremely hyper.
Have your whisker.
As you say.
Alright, let's
Use discretion.
use
Well, then.
discretion. Your discretion is
Spring
advised.
sunshine.
Yeah.
Which is what you should be. Which you should be careful when you're on my stream because shit gets weird.
Viewer discretion advised.
I hate how.
As you say.
Let's see.
I will
Your
go.
whisker.
Spring weather is quite nice.
Time to kill.
You know the
I'm
funny thing?
gonna die. Ugh.
Everyone should do plus 10 Sophia. Don't ask questions, just do it, says Ender.
Together.
I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
No, I kind of need an explanation why you
As
want
you
people to
say.
do that.
Yes.
Very well.
My god, I fucking hate the brave heroes in the fucking squad assault. I swear to god, they're assholes. Especially Lynn.
Which one?
Lynn's a mega asshole. Brave Lynn is a mega asshole in this map.
Wait, is this the
Yeah, the
CC?
32.
I mean, SA. Oh,
No.
that was easy for me.
Squad assault.
I beat it that I cheesed that with Fallen and Koran and shit.
Well, Fallen Corn's super good.
No, you know,
I
fuck it,
mean,
let's use
Fallen
super...
Tiki. I don't use my Koran much.
Fallen
honestly.
Tiki's also super good.
let's use Fallen Corn.
I
Let's see how
know.
that works. Let's see how
Both
that
of them are
works.
really good.
Yeah, let's bring a healer. Yeah.
Alexis says, sure, a 4-star plus 10 Sophia.
Ha!
Nice.
Vanguard said that, didn't they?
Huh?
Lead
Oh.
away.
No.
Wait, no. I assumed he was the one who said and Sophia.
That's Ender. No, that's Ender.
I wasn't checking the chat, so I don't know.
This fever.
Plus
I'm in with a bunch of degenerates. Goddamn.
Okay.
big
Next step.
What about the
I'll
generals?
think about it.
You're a degenerate.
How? I didn't check a chat.
Okay, Todd.
Okay, wow, Corn fucking died. Okay.
Koran dies a lot.
Well, that was a bust.
Well, you don't use him as a tank like that.
Koran is not a good tank, really. Unless he got
I
that
use Sophia.
defense res so low. Hell
Oh
yeah.
my fucking god! I actually want to die right now.
I recommend using like a distant counter unit for that.
I'm
Wait,
trying
no,
to,
that
but
doesn't work.
Lynn fucking murders. Like,
Hey, you got that Henry, right?
no, I'm not using that.
Block holes.
It's honestly not the worst idea though.
Well, okay, fine. Then let's see how badly he dies. Let's go see how badly he dies.
The thing is, he doesn't have. You didn't give him his perf, did you?
He does have his preferred.
Yeah, he has it refined too. It should be fine.
Okay. That should be all. He should be all right.
All right. Well, let's see how horribly he dies. Let's go see.
The thing is, he might die
Alright,
to
buddy.
a brave bike. I don't know.
Basically,
Yeah,
that's
Let's watch him die.
Let's watch him die. Welcome to another episode of Let's Watch It Die. Today's person that we're gonna watch die is Henry, because he's a bitch.
Hey,
well,
that's
Vanguard. I actually know the
This is
answer
a
of why the
bitch.
minigun is called a minigun.
Because it's a minigun.
Alexis made a good point. It's multiple mini guns in one.
The actual
Like a-
reason
Don't get in my way.
is because the minigun is actually one of the oldest firearm like guns in
God
history.
damn it. If you want a history
Death is
lesson,
the end.
guys, you'll fucking just talk to Mike.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
It really
And-
is. I would like to know more
I mean,
about
like-
this.
This is an interesting
listening.
topic.
So the minigun is actually based on another weapon,
Ow.
the quote-unquote actual gun. But the funny thing is that when they first invented the gun,
If that's what
the
you
gun
want.
was this huge ass like stationary Gatling machine that was used in, I believe it's like the late, I want to say 18th century, something like the late 18th century.
God, I hope to God Roy does not kill me instantly.
And so in the late 18th century, they had this thing called the gun, and it was like this huge ass
Jesus
thing,
Christ.
right?
And Darcier.
If you ever seen the movie The Last Samurai,
One step at a time.
and that whole scene where like the samurai get their asses handed to them because, you know, they actually bring out an actual gun and just gun them down. And you notice that the weapon is like, you know, this Titanic size looking thing, right?
Oh well, what do you know?
And so-
Henry was actually useful for once. Wow. Henry was actually
Honestly,
useful.
him sort of useful in a sense. He's not the worst anymore.
That's the whole point of the refine.
God, he's actually got a pretty good refine, just like Ray.
Oh God knows the dancers.
I guess.
But-
let's be real here. Calling it big fucking gun. The thing doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. But
Gatling gun.
And so what we call the Gatling gun was traditionally just called the gun because it was the first of its kind at the time, back in, you know, the late 18th century.
All right.
And
In
so
Mexico.
they made a smaller version in
Time to shine.
when that the more steampunky era and like the, I don't know,
Yo.
mid 19th century. I don't know, something like that. Mid 19th century. I'll just kind of go with that.
Oh,
And
thank God I have Vantage. Oh, thank God for Vantage.
Yes.
Yes, I gave Lilina Vantage. Deal with it.
Okay.
That worked in my favor.
Oh,
And so when they started modifying the gun
fuck, I'm dead. Oh, no,
in
wait, I'm not dead.
the
I will obey.
mid 19th century,
yeah.
they decided to call that thing the minigun. And the funny thing is that, you know, no one makes guns anymore because, I mean, or the Gatling gun anymore because,
Are you well?
you know, unless you're gonna mount it onto a tank, there's no real point of having it.
Next
But
step.
the minigun was like, oh, you know what? This thing's still awesome. Let's just keep making more of these.
I mustn't fail.
And so that's why the minigun, you see it a lot more than the actual Gatling gun.
What does Henry Refine do again?
What's the deal with the minigun?
But yeah, it's because they just kept the name,
They just kept going and going and
even though like handguns became a thing, right? Rifles became more common. Rifles were around when the minigun was invented, so, but they were called rifles. They weren't called, you know, they weren't they weren't given the name gun. They were called rifles and muskets and stuff like that, right?
Deal.
So
For his neutral special, he wields gun.
gun.
It would be very threatening. He just pulls out like a Gatling gun.
Yeah, he's like.
But yeah, the funny thing is when they
he started making heavy quotes like
when the gun got
some
renamed to
more.
Gatling gun, they never bothered to rename the minigun.
Cry some more.
So it's just like, okay, the minigun is this huge weapon.
Pretty
well,
much.
I guess calling.
So there's your little history lesson of why it's called the minigun.
Let's go
I
together.
guess
Pretty interesting thing.
Indeed.
I guess calling it. I guess calling it like average size gun
Lead
doesn't
away.
really
Normal gun.
Average size,
have my
average
trust.
size gun.
So hot.
normal gun.
Should I start trying to build supports with the units I want to get in the future?
Yes.
Consider it
It's all
done.
about
Of
the
course.
chain
Make
gun.
a deal
have
with
my trust.
Mercedes.
Right.
What?
Defense or HP? I'm gonna go
And then
ahead and
the-
say luck isn't that
then-
important.
Grant
And
me
then
strength.
there's the big fucking gun
Defense or HP?
that just blows
Take
up
it easy.
everything in its
A new
path.
year.
I'll think about
It's
it.
something
Other
I've always wanted
certainty.
to see, even though it's absolutely pointless.
What's that?
Suppressors on a minigun.
Consider
I'm sure it
What?
exists.
It reminds me of
It probably does,
So
but I
hot.
really want to see
There's
that.
one heavy
You
gun
have
in
my
TF2.
trust.
I forgot
Of
the name.
course.
It's like the brown
Let's
one
go
with the
together.
small.
With utter certainty.
Forgot what it's called. It's like the
Consider
Which one?
it done.
Just a
That's the
minigun,
thing is,
the
I forgot the name.
suppressors,
It
The
and
Tommy
basically
Slav.
makes it-
The
gun.
Tommy Slav. The
Yeah,
Tommy
Tommy
Slav.
Slav.
The Tommy Slav.
Yo.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That kind of has a suppressor, I guess.
Yeah, that does.
You wanna
It's a
count it
silent. It's a silent spin up.
Oh
A
boy.
new year.
God, I
Of
want to see
course.
someone actually do this
With
in
utter
person.
When
certainty.
if
Watch the
Wow.
suppressors fucking melt.
minigun silencer for when you want to rip your opponent, when you want to rip your enemy's
Bleed
flesh,
away.
but quietly.
Yeah, it's when your parents tell you to turn Doom 2016 down.
Of course.
Alright, I'll keep it quiet.
You
Put a
have my
suppressor
trust.
on your gun.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, Tannis.
I'll put a
Tennis.
suppressor on my rocket
Thank you,
launcher.
Tennis. Oh,
when
thank
it's
God.
when it's 2 a.m. and you don't
Sig-
want to wake up your mom, but you want to fuck.
Sigurd has Miracle, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but I still won though, cause Altino.
Read it.
All right, we're in the almost end.
Put a suppressor on the BFG.
Henry killer like heavy blade effect. The Altina's a pretty
Oh
cool
my
idea.
God,
and I like the
Jacob
wheel
is
double
gonna-
weapons.
Man, Jacob is gonna be a pain in the ass to kill.
I wield 2 swords of the creator.
Look at his defense and his res, man.
Yeah, he's annoying. You got a good armor breaker?
I just noticed what happened to the music.
Vanguard is asking, is Altina Assault Queen or nah? No, not really.
No one is really salty over her.
I just
Yeah.
realized, guys, this entire stream there was no music.
That's cool.
It was just us rambling. You just heard us nothing but ramble.
There, you can take the raw audio sample and make a podcast out of it.
I mean, honestly,
I would,
Like-
but I was called cancerous when I did it.
Who gives a
Really?
fuck?
I was called cancerous when I did a podcast because Turk was on there and he screeched like really loud.
oh well. You
Oh,
just know not to
Turk.
bring him next time.
Or just
Yeah, just don't bring Turk
No, that's the thing. But I'm
Turk's
not
a
doing it
meme
anymore. Fuck it.
watching this, but love you, man.
I'd say do it again. Just
No.
don't
Well,
have any ear rape.
Okay, so Vanguard,
Don't invite me. Nah, I'd
there's
try
a
to
difference between people being salty and her being like a salt queen. Like, I don't think like a huge part of the community is like, oh my god, Altina. Right?
If it was Edelgard, that would be a salt
But-
queen.
But yeah, obviously there's always going to be the few people that are salty. But as you can tell, Vanguard, we're not those people. So
I haven't seen many people be salty about her. I've seen some people be disappointed, but not many people were salty. Even one guy who, as Lame has put it before, had a hate boner for her. He didn't seem to be that like, oh
Pissed
no,
off?
I can't believe this.
He
I'm
wasn't that
crying in
pissed
my
off?
bed.
He wasn't that pissed off.
I don't even
He
think
was
he
just like-
mentioned it, actually. Or I don't think he mentioned it, no.
most people aren't that mad about her winning because let's be honest, either Sothis or Altina means free mythic. So
Anyone
free,
doing
free
AR,
mythic is
most people are just like, okay, if they don't want her. And then there's the. My thing is, I don't think any people really popped
go.
off
Of course.
over her being.
To victory.
yeah,
It
whatever.
wasn't
I
any
won't
big
let them get
thing.
away.
And what I don't like is the fact that people said they wanted a good Aster Mythic, but defense is honestly more important when you view it as that's you losing points. You can get like low amounts of points, but still go higher because you're not losing
I'm
any of
with
them.
you. Let
But
us
if you're
sing.
losing points and
to
gaining more
victory.
points, that's honestly kind of bad because
All right.
it's
Did you
worse
call for me?
Bring it on.
in my eyes. So I
I'm
view it
dead.
as if you got someone like Leaf or Thrasier, that would
Thanks
have
a
been
lot,
more
Henry.
useful.
You fucking piece of shit.
See, first Henry saved you, and then he stabbed you in the back.
How did you even move in? Oh, armored march.
Type,
Oh,
type, type.
god damn it, man! Fuck this. Fuck this from Spawn Assault. God, I ain't
That's
so
true.
close.
Genus, that's true, but I mean,
It's
some
bad.
people
Worst
some people want her as like, oh, cool, I didn't get Altina in the past, get a free one now?
Honestly, I view it as the
Death is the
it would have
end.
been much better to have
I'm
who I view as
listening.
the best mythics, Leaf or Thrasier. As
Yeah, Leaf
The thing
probably
about-
because he had Time Pulse and Distant Counter, so like.
and when with Thrasier, she has
Killing
Fuck
intent. What the hell is that move?
yeah, that's nice.
Orders from me.
To get them
You,
quicker boys
All right.
more damage.
The Ringo bus is coming. Dun, dun, dun.
Right.
You never heard that song? The one that Six Flags commercial did? Dun, 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 dun,
yeah.
dun,
Make a
dun.
best comment. Just go
If
get
that's what
ready
you
for a
want.
disco.
What?
Boy.
Oh, I think.
One step at a time.
I think what I fucked it up. Fuck.
Looks like you fucked it up.
Oh, back again. Back at it again. Man, 20 stamina for SWAT assaults. That's a lot of fucking stamina.
You are doing like 5 maps, and that's a lot of SP, man.
Not to mention, that shouldn't be a problem because you probably have like tons of stam
I'm up
potions.
next.
I do. But
I
still.
find it
I mean,
funny. I
What do
haven't,
you even do with these most of the time anyway?
I haven't been bothering to level my Ethlyn, but whenever I have an empty slot in one of these, I just put her on, and whenever I need to heal someone, I just
Orders from me.
And
Oh,
Hector
weird
would be
way
fine
to do
because it's not like Ella was gonna come
Death
into
is the
attack.
end.
One time I stayed up till like 3 a.m. with a headache in a voice chat with one of my friends. It was actually multiple, but most of them died off.
Right.
So I'm just talking.
I'm just
You got it.
chilling
I'm
and
just
grilling.
leveling. I'm at the training tower with
What?
4 healers. Only one of them can attack, and they have assault. And I
Basically, Vanguard.
for no reason. I didn't. They're not even 5 stars. They're all like 4 or 3 stars.
It's not like we're using stamp pots for anything else. You're not wrong, Vanguard. You're not wrong. This game just like shoves so many down your throat. Like, what the hell are you gonna do with all these?
I like how Fey Pass basically negates the need to play the few events that actually take time, like Tempest Trials.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah, they
focus
gave
on
to
them.
We can do this.
It's like,
Yeah.
wait, you're playing this game? What's wrong with you? Bitch, just auto it.
Yeah.
And it costs as much as a 12.
Enjoy this shit? What's wrong with you? Like, we just released a new game. Play that instead. Play that for the 17th time.
I'll do as I must.
Fucking weirdo. How long have you been playing the mobile game? 10 hours? Now.
Oh, okay.
Indeed.
Vanguard is asking why your Lilina has
Are you well?
Because I never bothered to change her.
Blade tone.
She always had this even before her refine. I just never bothered to actually change her skills.
Honestly, her refine isn't that good.
No, but it was still in the early days of refines.
You know, it's okay, but it's nothing great.
I mean, you should give it
It's
a
just
pass.
Death Blow and Chill Res, which is they're not great skills. They're okay, but it's better to probably just use a Bond Tome, honestly. Lilina has the potential to be speedy, but very few people actually go for that.
May is better, according to Ender.
Hey,
Sure.
I wouldn't say.
Oh, he retracts that message.
Honestly, I thought about building May in the past.
Oh, I built one.
I may actually do that.
May is
The
bad.
thing is that out of the when it comes to SOV units, I either don't really want to use them because they're not in a class I actually like using them in the game, such as Lucas.
Let's go together.
I like Lucas a lot, mainly because he made a very, very fun
Take it easy.
I'll
Dread
think about
Fighter,
it.
which is my favorite class in the entire series.
A new
He
year.
just
So hot.
is really fun to use with that.
Consider it done.
But he's a lance.
Of
He's
course.
a low-speed lance in all of his incarnations of the game, so I don't really care about using him.
Vanguard says, you Ray players have it so good. Cav effectiveness and dull range. Sure, I guess.
Wait, Cav effectiveness.
Right.
Honestly, feel like no one gives
Lead
Ray
away.
enough credit outside of
You have my trust.
you know the one
He
person
doesn't
who
deserve
they did
any
to
credit.
Ray.
Let's go together.
Not gonna drop a name though.
We already know who it is, Lou. You don't need to drop a name.
I know
So
the reason that I
hot.
didn't say who, but
Damn, Altina just dies
he's
instantly
not
to this
that
sickness.
bad anymore.
With
There's
utter
definitely worse
certainty.
options, and if you are willing to invest a bit into him, he's a pretty
You
good
have my
red
trust.
tome.
Of course.
Man, bro,
I
Game
think
Press has
about it.
horrible tier lists.
Yeah, you can't trust those
A
guys.
new year.
You're just realizing that now.
Oh, I'm just mentioning it because I remembered that. Yeah, I haven't actually decided.
Screw
Plus
fucking
attack or
Cinder.
plus res, Sonya.
No backing down.
What special are you running?
I don't know. I honestly don't use it that much. I'm just
You
wondering
super
so that way I can not have her clittering up stuff.
Miracle, you think Miracle's gonna save you? Huh?
Don't like what they did with her art.
Alright, so
Basically took the fact that Sonya wasn't meant to be this extremely
Okay,
hot
again.
character. That wasn't the purpose of her. But then they just made her look like, hey, look at my tits and thighs.
I will. Okay.
Everyone knows you want boobs.
Let's go. On the way.
Well, obviously they kind of did that to
That's
kind
my
of focus,
that's
like...
that's
Leave
my
it to
character
me.
trait though. What are you talking about?
Camilla is meant to be boobs and
I'm with you.
the point of Camilla. They didn't try to make a well-written character. They tried to make the girl with the huge boobies and the thick thighs. Because
Oof,
they were trying to go.
Vanguard.
To victory.
What?
I won't
None-
let them get
Sonya.
away.
I'm not interested in
Of
fucking
course.
you, Camilla. I just want to have a honest-to-God conversation.
You need to talk about your character flaws. Stop.
Corn
trying-
Oh
tried
my
that,
God,
it didn't work
Henry.
very well.
Leave me the
We
fuck
need to talk
alone,
about
you
your obsession
motherfucker.
with fucking your brother. Do not do that.
Let's go.
You motherfucker.
On both of my Sonyas, I got pretty
Did you
good
call
at,
for
like,
me?
ideal IVs, so
All right.
plus attack minus defense
Let
and
us
plus res
see.
minus
I
defense.
won't let them get away.
You know, fuck you, Jacob. Go to hell.
I think that
Asshole.
would be
I'm with you.
on the same level would probably be
Asshole.
plus speed. Which
Larcy,
would be
get
my
rid of
exit.
this fucking weeb. Fuck. Fuck you, you Brock wannabe. You Brock wannabe.
broccoli.
Leave it to me.
I'll see you in hell,
Seduce
Henry.
me, Camilla?
I'll never
My
forget
country,
their
never.
sacrifice.
Oh no, my audio went out as I said that. This is really awkward.
Who's tits and thighs?
There we go.
Yeah.
I love someone good.
Oh yeah, I also have Winter Tharja. I wanted her for a
Alright,
while.
here's the finale. I hear cat.
Hey,
I
cat.
know.
Oh, bro, don't silence the cat. The cat's the best part of the stream.
The cat's what's saving this.
That is a big oof.
Alright, so let's see. How are we gonna beat this last
I'm
match?
not saying the stream is bad. I'm just saying the cat's really
Screw
good.
you.
That reminds me, I'm only missing a few Valors.
Jesus Christ, Loot's res is just freaking insane. And her attack.
Let's go to the harder maps. Oh yeah, I forgot. Defense or HP for the foods.
Did you said Ludes?
Said foods.
It sounded
What?
like you said Ludes. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Defense. Later, what you want to utilize
I
later
see.
is when they do the lots of fish, you're gonna pick up a bunch of the speed ones if you are good at fishing.
Ooh,
That's-
bing bang.
Huh?
I'm surprisingly decent at it. I can sometimes get good stuff.
You want to get a lot of the speed fish ones later. I think the Queen Loach
Well.
is the one that does it.
After me, okay?
Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
The Queen Loach. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Agreed.
Gives +1 speed. That's like the best one. Until, you know, the end of the game.
Choose your path.
Oh damn,
Test it
Weenie
out.
Butt coming in with a 37. 37 attack, Anna. Yours, Anna.
Ow! Haha, Dorcas, you activated my trap card. You activated Wings of Mercy, bitch.
Watch me.
Oh, it's chilly in my house.
You activated Wings of Mercy. You fool! You activated my trap
Agreed.
card. There it is, Glenn.
Okay, stop it.
The last one. Thanks, Green. You're always useful. You're always good at solo.
Total monster card.
Yeah, you.
Let's go.
My trap.
Let's go.
32 minus 15 stat difference.
There we go. We did it. There we go. 90 orbs. We have 90 orbs saved up. 'Cause I bought the orb pack. The special orb pack. You know, for the monthly.
Wow.
Because I always buy them.
Okay.
It's a good deal, man.
Because
It's a
you
good deal.
love giving IS your money.
Yes. Like.
So I could deny it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
green. I know.
for the-
Green is so much fun. Green is so much
The
fun.
early chapters, which one would be better, defense or HP?
Defense.
I'm saving right now. I'm
Yeah,
saving right
one
now, too. I
defense.
want to see who's it gonna be. I want to wait
Let's
until
go.
reset. I want to see if we get anything for reset, like as in like the calendar. I want to see if we get
Oh,
it.
Like-
right in the status.
If they were gonna give us a calendar, they might wait till like nighttime tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like 8 o'clock. Sorry,
I'm gonna use
10
that
o'clock for
here.
you.
Alright, bye, Ark.
See you guys. You're all
Bye.
truly wonderful. Alright,
You
I'm
too.
out. See you.
No, don't do it.
We'll probably get the calendar at like 10 o'clock Central tomorrow, or whatever your time zone is.
PS4 controllers.
I said 8 o'clock, which is my time zone.
Oh wait, I forgot about this. Rival domains.
Leave it to
Going
me.
to dominate my rivals.
JS Beruka has a chance for a spring in. I know. I wish, but I mean the odds of Beruka getting an ult are so sadly really low.
The real question is, who do you think is gonna be the
No,
dual
obviously-
unit this time?
Obviously, S is gonna be on there for sure. I mean, we already.
My thing is, who is going to be the lowest rarity?
Who
Oh.
is going
If
to be
Beruka
the
does get an
DL?
ult, then it's very likely gonna be her. And that's okay
You got
with
a
me,
plus
actually.
10 spring Beruka, man.
Yeah, dude, if that happens and Beruka is like spring and she's the lowered rarity, then hell yeah, that makes it easier for me.
Plus 10.
Beruka gets to see Beruka in a bunny outfit.
Yes.
Well, I can't wait to see Tiki's.
My friend calls me cringy for using a green and 3 damages when to beat the story and did donations, and I'm like, did I ask? Did I ask and do I care? Cringy, really? I mean, there's nothing wrong with using a green and 3 dancers. A green is just fucking broken.
Yeah.
She's just fucking really fucking good, man.
She's the greeny meanie.
Bro, she solos abyssals. Like, straight up, man. She solos abyssals.
Mike controls everything.
There we go. Well, we got the 90, now we have 91 orbs. We now have 91 orbs. Alright, I guess now all there is to do is forging bonds until reset.
Yeah, let's forge those bonds.
Makoto. Yeah, I guess one of the good things about the Grail banner is that, like, one of my pity breakers was a Makoto, so I was like, okay, I'm okay with that one. It was a Makoto.
How many do you have?
Of Makotos? No, I only got one.
Yeah, like, what
She's
are you
plus-
at?
She's +3.
Okay.
Yeah, but one of my pity breakers on the Grail banner was a Makoto. And I was like,
Hmm.
okay, you know what? I accept that. I accept it. Yes.
Is it you were rolling other colors?
Oh, there was no green, and I just picked, you know, fucking yellow, because there's nobody on the color list, but it was Makoto. It's the girl banner. There's nobody on colorless, so I just thought that we just got a 4-star shit. No, it was Makoto. And I'm like, okay, I'm mad, but also happy. I'm mad, but horny at the same time. So I'm like, my horniness outmatched my anger. So there you go. Yeah. Tell me, riddle
Honestly,
me
just
this.
want 20 orbs.
Tell them, riddle me this. Who the fuck asked? Makoto equals Flash plus Infiltrate Rush Flutter. No! No, you...
Infantry Flash.
I'll let her flash me any time of the day.
Oh, so Queen Loach is the one you want, right?
Huh?
I'm asking Mikey.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Queen Loach?
Yeah, for the +1 speed when you cook.
Right, I just
Always
got
glad
that.
when you have time for me.
I think that's
Thank
the
you
one
so
that's +1
much.
speed.
I don't know.
I maxed out Mrs. HM.
Damn, bro, I'm just getting a bunch of fish.
Maxed out her HM after like forever. But maxed
Usually
out
you
HM.
want to wait till they do the lots of fish on the calendar where you can get multiple fish per fishing session. And you want to use that later. You want to use a lot of your bait then to bump up your professor rank.
Please take care.
No.
I'll stop after this one.
And then there's Melissa who's stuck at +7 forever.
I got 2 Queen Loaches.
I haven't gotten any other lists.
Hold on to them for now.
Yeah. Now I'm
But
gonna
then
eat them
later-
right away.
So what I do
Give 'em the
is,
flame.
Always glad to help.
yeah.
Let's do our best. Let's not
But then
waste
yeah,
this
you want
opportunity
to cook with
become
those
good
a lot.
friends.
Skill set. Let's make a skill set for her. Alright, let's see. Let's give her the absorb.
Alright, I'm gonna finish 3 times then.
What chapter are you
Time
on
and-
anyway?
I'm still, I think I'm on chapter 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's go into
healers can learn
goals.
Vantage.
Oh, you just started.
Yeah. I'm not that far. It's a maddening run, so. Don't want to just lurk in and then fuck up instantly.
Understandable. I know that feeling.
Oh.
So now we can use Turret Res.
Maddening.
I don't want to set up goals for everyone.
Obviously, raffle staff. Okay. For the
I'm
secret
going
seal.
to start with making Sylvain his best weapon
What did I
types.
give her for a secret seal?
Oh, you already have them.
Maddening.
Because better. Not only do I get Sylvain, I also get better. I get
up.
easier access to flying,
Discard. I wanna
which
see
can
what
help
it-
with if in case I want to go for Wyvern
Oh,
Rider.
look.
I usually wait a bit before recruiting him because I want the auto level. But I mean,
That's understandable.
you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you how to
I
play.
already got him, so unless I go back, unless I like restart, I'm not gonna
Drive
unrecruit him.
res.
Yeah.
Maddening, or as it should be called.
Gay.
Is it a maddening? Here's 10 reinforcements. Each turn.
Yeah, ambush spawns annoy the hell out of me.
So I need to
It's an
figure out what everyone's gonna be doing with their time.
It's an ambush.
Okay, so this is where you really gotta plan who's gonna be your main fighters and who's not.
Yeah.
So
So some obvious ones, Linhardt, and Linhardt is gonna be a healer, of course.
uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
but he starts with that.
Yep. But like Edelgar's
I'm
easy.
There we go.
You're gonna make Ferdinand your all-star, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's the one we kind of need to focus on. What do you plan on making him?
Shadow Sword. Yeah, you're never gonna inherit Shadow Sword.
He only starts with Lance,
Come on,
Axe,
take a
and
Loki.
Riding.
Yes, but that's why I asked you the question of
My
what
God,
do
Loki.
you want to make him?
My God, Loki, you don't have really good defense.
What do you want to make him? Because that's the important.
You don't have good defense.
Checking if he has any budding talents and stuff.
Here's
Okay,
my-
so he has a budding talent in armor.
Ah, yes, here's the Takumi that has the guard bow distant counter 4.
So it seems like he just has a budding talent in armor.
Are Hinata and Oboro around? Not that I need them to
Because
relax
what
or
you want to
anything.
make him, that since he's going to be your all-star unit,
Look at Takumi.
you gotta really think about what you want to make him, and by extension, that affects how you make other people.
Something, but no one I have to care to spend you for?
This is the big planning thing I was talking about.
You have so much stew, Jesus. I mean, look at Legendary Chrome. Legendary Chrome is like fucking good.
Yeah, he is. Too bad I don't have one.
I got lucky.
Oof.
Literally, that whole event right there of me summoning Grail got me super lucky. It gave me my luck. Gave me luck.
Well, that's where you used it.
Yeah. I say it was worth it. My luck. Cause I mean,
Anyway,
after I got Grail, I got a Legendary Julia.
In missions in 3 houses, what does rare enemies approaching mean? Okay, Alexis, so what does rare enemy approach mean? Basically, in those maps, a monster will appear. And the monster, if you look at the monster will drop a rusted item. Like a rusted lance or rusted sword or whatever. And if you actually look at the rusted weapon, it can either be forged into a silver weapon or even a special A rank weapon that's based on other Fire Emblem games. So the Gradavu, the Mercurius, the Parthia, and
221 bitches, here we go.
The Hot Claire can be picked up by those monsters.
Look at all these successful defenses.
No
Look
idea
at these guys.
that was a thing. Wow.
What?
Look at all these successful defensive. What?
I'm sorry, you didn't know what was a thing?
I didn't know that you could get those weapons in the game. Wow.
Oh, because the problem is, even though you can get all 4 of them as rusted items, you can only really end up making 1, maybe 2 of them, because they require a lot of a rare item to forge. And you also have to be A+, you heard that right, A+ Professor rank, which is the maximum level. And you're normally not going to make that in a normal playthrough unless you do a lot of fishing when there's the Plenty of Fish event, and you abuse Arena to get extra Professor
I like
points.
how I just imagine it saying, "Professor, what are you doing?" I'm grinding fish. Why are you grinding fish? I need to grade up my Professor level. Shut up, all right?
Yeah, my ability to be a professor is based on my ability to fish lots of fish.
And then it's like you teach class and it's successful and it says, but you don't even have experience teaching classes. All you did was just fish for like the entire day.
You mean monster, not master.
No,
but you gotta check what the rusted weapon is that they drop, and then you can get one of those weapons. So for instance, when I did my maddening golden deer, I just loaded
gain him stuff.
Hilda. She had her how the hell do you pronounce this thing?
A plus legendary Ryoma.
The Frykugel with the Gradavu and the Hot Claire just for overkill. But hey, 52 strength Hilda
who's your army? Oh, you know.
Can just wreck most of the map.
Oh, someone gave the Shireen a distant counter.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna either want to start off with soldier or fighter for reposition at defense.
Ew.
I think soldier would be better due to reposition.
It's time to vomit.
Honestly, I don't even use those that much.
No.
Who's this?
I hardly use those. Because usually I just promote them as soon as you can promote them. I don't bother picking up most of the early skills. Like, the only ones that are worth are like Death Blow, Fiendish Blow, maybe the lockpick skill.
Oh yeah,
Steel.
wait, yeah, I was gonna do 14 bombs.
Oh, sorry, Steel. Yeah. No one actually gets lockpick permanently. That sucks.
Bonds.
That's why Ash is pretty good.
Yeah, that's why Ash is a good unit. Yeah, like Steel is the other one, and it's like one more skill early in the game is like good.
I will survive.
But that's not a lot of them.
I think Ferdinand is pretty efficient with his speed.
Yeah.
Growth. So going for quick repost isn't a good idea, really.
Your advice?
I don't bother with that. You gotta get War Master, and that's such a pain in the ass.
He does not need it, judging by the fact that speed is one of his better things.
And if he's gonna be your all-star, you might as well just hopefully you can pick up the Gratavu and just use that to do a lot of your range fighting later. And yes, I'm aware it is not pronounced that way, but I've been pronouncing it that way for so long that I just
You don't give a fuck
just
anymore.
stop.
You don't give a fuck anymore, basically.
I will
No, I don't.
on it. Come to me. Well.
I think if I'm gonna go out of my way to get anything, Death Blow.
That's the only one really, and Fiendish Blow for mages.
Man, Deathblow sure has changed a lot.
Yeah.
From Fates. It used to be where it just increased your critical chance. Just increase your critical chance.
Well.
Wait, no. No.
That's what Deathblow used to do.
Desperation's first appearance was Tearing Saga?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Okay, so apparently Desperation's first appearance was Tearing Saga, Berwick Saga.
You mean the game that the creator Fire Emblem made after he left
Nintendo?
Yeah.
And Nintendo sued him for they sued him.
Yeah.
For his own IP because, like, well, I mean, technically we own the IP.
Wow.
But you don't own it anymore, buddy. And he's like,
well, alright then.
Yes.
That's something, you know, something, I guess.
Desperation first showed up there. Why the fuck does Fire Emblem have it now?
I guess it first appeared in Heroes again. There were multiple skills that first appeared in Heroes, such as Quick Riposte.
Quick Riposta. The Riposta.
Ended up getting put into 3 houses. It would be something in like Fates or Awakening, but nope, Berwick Saga.
So let's see, the majority of some of the skills, the early skills were from Fates, like Death Blow, Warding Blow, all the blow skills basically.
Yeah.
Blows and stances.
But they had different.
I don't even think they have stances in 3 houses, do they?
No, they don't. No.
They're wacky.
No, but like the blow skills are there. Let's see what other kind of.
What do you mean you want the enemy to come towards you?
Renewal. That was around since all the time.
In the face.
That's
do it now.
Well, yeah. Because Death Blow is the only one that's actually really good. Same with Fiendish Blow is good as well because, I mean, mages...
the plus attack skills, the plus stat skills, you know, like the plus attack 3, res 3, that's from old Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, somewhat.
They were actually useful in that one.
But
I feel like Pursuit would be good, but the fact that doubling has changed is... Yeah.
The what would be good?
Pursuit? It's pretty much the godsend of skills in Fire Emblem 4.
Oh yeah, but
you can actually double now.
I was gonna say the other thing about how like
that was the first idea for Quick Riposte actually. Now that you think about it, then when you can double.
Oh, the Pursuit is
the ability to double.
Yeah, you don't
people
double
couldn't
normally.
People couldn't double naturally.
No, you need an actual skill to do it. And there were like 2 big skills. There was Pursuit and then...
I'll survive.
I forgot the other one, but Quan had it. I know.
A cost is normally what it's referred to as. But the funny thing is, the reason why Death Blow is so good in 3 houses is because it stacks with combat arts. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what's the thing called again? The essential thing that 3 houses added. Oh yeah, combat arts.
A lot of skills in Fire Emblem Heroes were a lot of the skills there were first introduced in Heroes, like Vengeful Fighter, the fighter skills, obviously, except for Wary Fighter. Wary Fighter was in Fates.
I'm thinking I should go
what
for...
What did Wary Fighter do in Fates, actually? What did it do, like...
It prevents doubling.
Oh, wow, it's the exact same thing in Heroes. Prevents doubles.
Yeah, more or less.
You can't...
Thinking I should probably go for a...
No, but wait, did the Fates have an HP threshold?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, then yeah, in Heroes they nerfed it by giving it an HP threshold.
Well, because it would be so broken if you could always use it.
Well,
Poison Strike was in there. That
Warriors.
Poison Strike was from the ninjas and Fates.
Well, I think
Where are all the smokes?
I think
The
only
smokes,
2 and
probably
2
as a
were
reference to the
fighting
daggers,
players
you know,
with
in
HP
Heroes,
bullshit.
because like, and the daggers and fates were the ones that would decrease your stats when you get hit by them, even if they do no damage, you still get debuffed. So that's what the smoke skills came from.
WOM EU says Ender. What's
Wings of Mercy?
WOM?
Wings of
Oh,
Mercy.
Wings of Mercy. Oh, duh.
Wings of Mercy, that was first in Heroes.
Thinking my goal for Ferdinand should
What
probably
other
be
skills?
Great Knight.
You want to make him Great Knight? Okay.
I think Great Knight would probably be his best option because he's proficient in riding and armor.
Let's see,
And then he's also
Vantage-
good with axes and
See,
lances.
Vantage. What was the first game Vantage appeared in? Awakening?
I don't know.
Awakening?
Yeah, I think it was
Nope.
Awakening.
Genealogy had it first.
Genealogy had Vantage. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Astra also came from Genealogy because Ira's the one that started the whole Astra. Astra.
The whole Ezekiel line.
Basically, like she's the original wielder of Astra. You know, user of
Advantage is from Genealogy. It was
Uh,
also
the-
in
same thing
Thracia,
with Raph, same
curing
thing with, I-
psychic throws.
I think same thing with
You
Raph.
are
Raph first
pretty
appeared in like FE Genealogy. Raph.
I think that's where skills originated
No,
from.
no, skills originated from FE4. Yeah, Genealogy. That's where we got the skill system. And then also we also
And they
got
were taken
the-
out.
We also got an early version of like the kids inheriting skills from their parents.
Well, that's like the entirety of the second generation. That's where it came from, and what
Yeah,
likely
from
why they
from
added
Genealogy.
it to Fate.
Yeah, they added it. No, they added it to Awakening because they're like, you know what? Because
Yeah, that's what I meant to
Awakening was meant to be
It's
the final
funny-
game
it's
of Fire
funny-
Emblem.
It's
finale.
funny too because a lot of the things that people complain about Fates for, Genealogy was what started it.
But the only problem was that, like, in
a lot of
the
cases,
reason-
it made more sense, such as
So,
the kid
yeah,
system.
It makes sense why, because Astra is the original, like, was originally wielded by Ira, so that's why Ira has in her family line have an enhanced version of Astra,
Yeah, in the game.
and in Heroes as well too.
That's what I mean.
Your advice?
Let's see what else. Yeah, there's the skill. Yeah, but like remember, Awakening was gonna be the end game, so they literally jam packed it with a bunch of shit. Like they filled it with a lot of stuff. Like
That's why they made the whole reference to the kid system.
yeah, it was a reference to that. Like and then the game actually sold well, and they're like, holy shit, this sold well.
You need more kids.
Oh-ho! Uh-huh.
the only reason
Honestly,
why
I think it
Well,
You can go.
Awakening single-handedly saved the franchise. Awakening saved the franchise.
yeah, it did.
They saved it.
I was gonna say the reason why in Fates the kids thing was kind of like not very well received was because it felt so like shoehorned in,
It was because I think they added
Whereas,
like
like-
mid through development actually.
and there's no reason for it to be there, right? Whereas like in Awakening they actually incorporated it into the narrative,
Yeah, this is story.
even though obviously it was
I
like
mean,
something they added.
I mean, they still complained about it.
But at least in Awakening, they were able to justify it.
Yeah, but Awakening made sense. Awakening made sense for the kids to show up.
Whereas like Fates is just like,
It was completely. Fates was
Oh.
just shoehorned.
now.
okay.
Have fun.
It's,
They should have. If they wanted to do that, they should have made it
Listen.
just a DLC thing.
Yep.
Like they ended up making a DLC story about the kids, which I've heard is the best part of the games. Honestly,
Here's your child that you abandoned in the subspace.
So it's basically
don't worry,
story.
they still love you. Probably, unless you're Niles, they probably still love you.
Well, actually, Percy hated his parents too.
We'll go.
Percy.
I don't like him though. He can go die.
But
Hang
yeah,
on a
but
second.
anyway.
Well.
No, you fucking die.
Oh yeah, Percy is in like that's Arthur's child who's super lucky. Super lucky. I bet if he summoned in Fire Emblem Heroes, he would every orb he picks is a 5-star.
Your advice?
Meanwhile, Arthur is just getting himself.
Oh,
3-star, 3-star Arthur is everywhere.
So I see on the red
Percy's just
color.
getting
Why
the
would I
5-star.
get myself? Gets it. They make alts of him just so he can get himself more.
Yeah. Yeah, but I
That'd be
mean,
the funniest thing.
Just plus 10 him.
you gotta admire though. Like Arthur may be unlucky, but he's like he just wants to be a hero. That's what he always wants to be.
He is Larafel, but a man.
He wants to be a hero.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to be a great hero and make everyone basically protect everyone. Be the hero.
On a boner.
I
Wait, what?
will go.
No, like if you read his supports of the Zura, like he basically protected Azura by saying that it was me who took her, and then he got beat the crap. He got beaten up horribly.
Got his dicks. Wait, what?
Because they were gonna beat up Azura instead, so he's like, no, it was.
Got his dick flattened. What?
Yeah, that was the kid.
Well,
He
well.
was
I'm
the
with
kid. He's
the
like,
combination of stuff I should go for Ferdinand. Because I need lance, axe,
Enough.
heavy armor, and riding. Ideally.
So basically, what you can do is to kind of help you boost up certain things that you need. Put your group task. Him and Edelgard do weeding together to bump up that armor to help you out. And then, of course, like every chance you get, you should always have his motivation maxed out, so you can always like teach him stuff.
Always gotta eat that fancy food with him.
Well, later in the game, I just do gifts and then never bother with the cafeteria.
All right.
Because I mean, you can get so many of those things, right? The game gives you more than enough.
You can just use your time for like either the buffing or faculty training.
Yeah, you need faculty training for some units as well. Like, if you don't want to just go enlighten one Lilac. But honestly, I don't mind enlighten one. As long as you're smart enough to also include Reason Manager.
The day of devotion.
Because that's big brain plays right there.
Galaxy brain.
You go
like,
enlighten one and then just focus on your
Reason. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I don't like
little dude.
the one. How do you say her name again? Antoinette. Yeah. Yeah.
Antoinette.
Antoinette or whatever the fuck you say her name.
Or
her
like
her art
the queen
makes her,
got her head chopped off.
her like
Yeah.
Antoinette.
her art makes her look like so sweet and innocent, but she can fucking murder you.
Well, yeah,
Like,
she.
I'm so
My
nice.
thing
and
is,
it's-
in the game, isn't the axe called Crusher in all caps?
Yeah, like Crusher.
I mean,
Use your dick.
Remember it being in all caps, and they didn't do that in Heroes. It makes me mad.
Darkness.
Are we talking about Annette or Antoinette?
And then
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Antoinette. I'm like, Antoinette? You mean the historical figure?
oh, sorry, I don't know how to say her name. Okay.
What, Annette?
Very
Yeah.
well.
Sorry,
I mean,
now it's Annette.
what-
There you go. Annette. Annette.
do you-
Get it like a net, like a net.
Go.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
On it.
I mean, what did you
I'll
expect
survive.
from Felix's wife?
We can all agree that they're meant to be a canon ship, right? That's
Yeah.
essentially what
I mean, they don't they heavily imply it or some shit.
basically their supports
Very
are.
well.
It's one of the few times you actually see Felix be a genuinely nice person to someone.
Well, that's because Annette is not like the other Blue Lions who like, knighthood is great. No. No, it
Yeah,
isn't.
and that's like just nice person.
Oh,
Whereas
I believe-
Annette never brings that up.
well,
That is in a way, but he's
And-
not as like, oh, I want to hear you sing. Doesn't make much in my eyes. It doesn't make like any sense for him to get with Ingrid because that's
Grail-
like
Grail
Dude,
doesn't
your
want to get
brother-
the coronavirus. That's
your
why he's
ba-
wearing that.
so your brother had a girlfriend and now he's dead, and so that's your girlfriend.
Fucking Felix
Yes,
just
you
took
heard that
Ingrid to
too.
get a husband.
Get a husband, bitch.
Not only does he inherit the land, he also gets the wife.
Have you noticed that there's no one in the chat talking, or is the chat like glitched?
Chat's dead.
Nah, chat's kinda dead.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't
Chat
want to
people
make
watching?
Petra a flyer because I don't think I'd ever use Petra if I did.
Make her a
I'm
warmer,
probably
a
gonna
waiver
use
flyer
Petra in
whenever
my
you get
run.
a chance.
But
My thing is, I feel like it's probably safer to make her either an infantry class or a like rider.
the question is, who else do you have for flyer option?
My thing is, I don't really want to use flyers outside of maybe a singular wyvern
How
rider.
many times have we?
And who do you have for that?
Let me check. Caspar is bad, right?
Yeah,
I remember everyone saying Caspar is bad.
It's a toss up.
Like a
He is for my current run. It's a toss up between him and Bernadetta of who gets the dancer duty, because I'm not going to use them for a lot else otherwise.
All right, I think I'll just go with Petra doing, because she actually does. She's proficient with axes, so that's a good idea.
Yeah, she makes a decent wyvern rider actually.
So reason and faith on. Oh wait, no, yeah, she has the veteran talent.
You know, I
For
always
Bernadetta,
wondered.
I'm going to go with.
You ever notice in the summoning banners they always include the heroes, but sometimes they just include their damage art in there, like when they're damaged. Like,
Yeah, because why not?
it makes them look. I guess it makes them look cool. Like for example, Hector looks really cool.
I guess it's just like, yeah, we know you're gonna fodder them.
Alexis, can I ask you a question? Are you playing hard mode or maddening mode? I assume you're playing hard mode or even normal because it's your first
Normal,
playthrough.
probably. This is their first Fire Emblem game.
Oh.
Outside of fair.
Okay. Well, I don't want to spoil too much for like.
Hector.
I don't want to ruin your experience by like saying okay, because you know I'm super hard, right. So I'm gonna say this is the best way of playing the game. I mean, Alexis, on your first playthrough, I just tell you do whatever you want and just go through the game.
Hector's
about
to cut someone off.
Come on,
Hector
really?
about to behead someone right there in that art, in his art right there. He's about to behead someone.
That's kind of Hector's thing.
Yeah, he's like,
So Hector and Lynn are just beating someone up, and
Yep.
Roy and Lilene are just standing there.
No,
posing for a
here's
photo.
how I see it. Roy and Lilina are like posing for a picture, and then there's like there's like Lynn and Lilina's dad in the back are just like about to attack someone else.
Yeah, Alexis, I don't want to override your experience, right? You do whatever you want.
They're like,
and enjoy the game for like playing it blindly. That's always an important experience for Fire Emblem. But the only reason why I'm kind of giving Glue this advice because like, you know, he's playing maddening mode and I've already beaten it once, so I'm hoping that I can give him some insight.
Yeah.
So we're talking on like a different level of gaming. As for you, when you play for the first time, you just do whatever you want and see what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Because I mean that's how I play when I played Three Houses when it first came out. That's how you play it, right? You play trying things.
Reset, come on, reset, go get it here faster.
I mean, there's a funny thing. I won't spoil it for you, but I'll wait till after you pass it, and then I'll tell you a funny mistake I made in my first playthrough of Three Houses.
That's pretty gay. Okay.
I've already mentioned it. Everyone else already knows what I'm talking about because everyone made fun of me about it for a little bit. But
I don't remember that.
Oh, I'm sure you got. It was a while ago when Three Houses was new.
Hannah. I mean, I'll see if I remember.
Here we go, Writer Bernie.
Like
Okay, now on to the serious stuff. What will I teach Ferdinand Von Eyes?
What does Pegasus character do? Effective gets armor.
Okay.
Triangle advantage.
First, you want to go axes, so you can go brigand class.
Yeah.
So you can get that death blow. Brigand class first. Then go paladin. So you want to pick up horses. So go axes and horses for him.
All right.
Well, Alexis, in hindsight, it's probably not that funny, but we just laughed at it the first time when I did the mistake.
And then I want to keep Edelgard on axes and armor, right?
Do you plan on leaving her as an armored lord? I assume.
I'm not quite sure.
See, that's what I mean. You have to decide these things, right? And then you have to invest in it. And in maddening mode, you have to do it early, right? You can't like kind of change in the middle of it, or you'll get boned when you need to go to certain classes later.
I need to.
This is important why we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
Toasty skewer.
Son, we need to have the talk.
Price setup.
So, what do you want to make Edelgard? Because Ferdinand will also be an axe/lance unit.
Well, he'll probably be a melee specialist, honestly.
Edelgard or Ferdinand? Who we talking about now?
Since he's a proficient in all Like all forms of melee combat, I'm gonna just say, even though he's not
There's
good at
Grail.
brawling, I don't think.
Well, you're
He
not
may
gonna
be,
bother
but
because you're gonna turn into a cavalry class, aren't you?
Yeah, honestly, I wish they would allow you to punch people on a horse.
But that doesn't make a lot of
You
sense.
just lean over and start whacking people on the head.
It's like that.
Just
It's like the mechanic in Mario Kart, like Mario Kart Double Dash, where you can punch people. Like
That's true.
basically that. Punch them.
But this is why we're kind of going through this now, Glue, right? Because when you decide what you really want to do with Ferdinand, and he's your all-star, you build everyone else kind of around it.
So,
Get to build on my way to get the Grail.
I'm a melee specialist. I should probably try something else in a way for Edelgard.
What do you mean? But like, no, let's hammer this through, right? Like, okay, do you want her to be like an archer
guys,
type?
So I just noticed here,
I would
select
be
sword order.
She has a budding talent in magic. I need to check her spell list.
Looks like they are gonna be newest and old added, so that means.
I don't know if she has anything amazing, but you
I
can.
feel like okay, so you know how this is like looks permanent. I feel like they're gonna add more paths as time goes.
Oh,
on.
no doubt, they're gonna add more.
Yeah,
They
they're
just-
gonna have to do something. Otherwise, people are gonna finish and wonder, like, "What's up? What do I do now? I have like 5 million sitting on the
Oh,
throne."
well. That's gonna take a long time, considering like how long it'll take to get all these with the
Yeah.
current system of getting divine codes.
Yeah.
But even then, they're gonna add new ones later. This is just like your starting group, right?
Yep. So I want to save up my things to see if Carla shows up. Carla shows up. So
And not to mention, that's why the
could use a merge.
So she has fire, Balong,
Boganon.
Bloganon, Luna, and
Baloney.
Hades.
Or so I like to call it balloon.
Ooh, that's not bad.
I like to call it baloney.
The last two, Luna
So,
and Hades.
yeah, and,
Topia. It's Topia.
The question is, what's her magic growth?
Your mother.
Her magic growth is 45.
Oh, that's not bad actually. And you'll
55
get a
strength, 45 mag.
Okay.
Man, look at Julia's attack, 61. I still have plus 10 Julia with 69 attack.
that sounds like a little bit. That does sound like fun. However, I'm a little hesitant of going a magic route with her because, well, here's the thing.
Spy missile tank.
This is maddening mode, and you're kind of gonna need Edelgard's physical offensiveness, and not to mention, since Von Eyre is the all-star, you're gonna pick up 2 good mages to recruit.
Yeah.
Being
Here's my
Mercedes
summer
and Marianne.
I feel that I must make
She's
this
thick.
clear. Don't even think about
So
laying
I
a hand
think you
upon
want
my
to have
sister.
Edelgard stick with
You're
some
thick.
kind of physical base.
Yeah.
Thick.
Some of them are gonna go Brigand at the start, of course, for Death Blow.
What do I want?
Yeah,
I'd need time to think
that's the
about it.
obvious choice.
Here's
It's like the
Blade.
only really good.
Max
the
level at
gifts?
tier
What do
higher,
the
so
blue
both are
gifts
of course gonna want. I'm thinking I'm gonna go sword for now, sword and
Basically,
axe.
it's ranged. It's dull range,
Sure.
basically. Man, the blue gift thing from the old
Super.
Valentine's units, they kind of suck.
Yeah, it does.
They kind of suck. I mean, all theirs are just dulled range. Except for
But it
Hector's.
is-
Except for Hector's. Hector's is good. Really good.
Berserker Armads is good.
Because he gets Wrath.
Yes.
And he gets a -1 cooldown, so that's even better. That's
It's a
even
killing
better.
weapon with wrath
I'm
in
trying
it.
to think of for Edelgard.
Yeah,
Oh,
sword and
maybe
axe
more
Oh
works.
my god, here's my Catria, my spring Catria that I never touched ever since I got her. She's still level 1.
How did I end up in this outfit? This
The
is...
Who else
Hitler
does
magic
Ferdinand
water.
support with? He's got
Gotcha.
Mercedes and Marianne, I know that. There's Lorenz.
Hey,
Yes,
you're-
what did you do that for?
Slain is another
Oh,
one.
my ears
But
were crooked.
but don't bother.
Have you guys also noticed that Connor Kelly has been in 2 spring banners? Like,
No, I've mentioned that
Yeah.
before. I want Connor Kelly's Spring Emblem.
Okay,
Connor Kelly's gonna
okay,
be like
guys.
two.
Okay, guys, hear me.
Because she also
Outside of
loves Caprio.
the Lions, there's Mercedes, Lorenz, Marianne, Hilda, Blaine, Manuela, and Constance.
Wow, he does support with a lot of people. You don't have the DLC, so we can forget about Constance.
Constance, Flane, Hilda.
Yeah, they're all out.
So that means Mercedes, Marianne.
Is that really what rabbits say?
Lorenz, and Manuela.
That really would
Of course, we're going with Marianne and.
Yeah, pick up both of them because that means you have 4 physic users.
She's holding her skirt down because she doesn't want.
You're never short on long range healing. Manuela is warp, so you have a lot of magic already, and so I think you want to keep like certain people physical base. So like Edelgard, stay complete physical.
So would Petra.
Hey.
Yep. Well, Petra has no good
Nice.
skill in magic. So
I'll keep working hard.
Hear me out.
I'd also have
Marianne.
Hubert, Linhart, and Dorothy as
animals.
Yeah, you have lots of magic.
That's like 6 mages.
I'm dressed as a rabbit. I like Spring Marissa is really funny.
Whenever I play this game, I find myself with just a bunch of mages.
Well, because magic is so good.
Only took 3 hours. Okay. Anyway, guys, Spring Marissa's pretty funny. She's like, I'm dressed as a rabbit. Yay. I'll just hop away.
The thing about it is that, the only thing you can't use at any time would, of course, be magic and gauntlets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you and most of the time, unless you want to be a full melee expert, you want to go a magic class.
Yeah.
Like Spring Marissa and Veronica are just so deadpan.
Bunny rabbits say.
You're not wrong. Orange says, finally, got Smash updated. Only took 3 hours.
Oh,
dude, that's my Dragula. That's me downloading Dragula Lost.
Sitting
I
there.
remember that.
You're just waiting.
Yep.
Hey
Waiting.
guys, hear me. Hey guys, hear me out. Brawler Marianne.
No, get out.
Brawler Marianne. Ah, yes. I see you are a man of culture too.
Yes.
But anyway, let's see. I remember when everyone was all like, "Holy shit, Alphonse and Sharena got ults." I remember when they
I
first...
am here in an uncomfortable position.
Go back to having your blade session.
Nah, man, I just finished up. Felt great.
Do another one.
What? No, I who can fire twice and place like right?
You'll be surprised. Some people can do it.
Look, I already did it today, and yesterday. I can't do it again.
The Heroes Lords got ult before Yandere Dev finished his
Fucking game.
Simulator.
That game's been in development for
like
years,
20
man.
ults.
That game's been in development for like fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's ever gonna finish. To be honest, I don't think he's ever gonna finish.
He's just gonna stream.
I don't think he'll ever finish. Also, PA Inigo sucks ass.
Yeah, he's one of the worst units in the game. Unless
I have
going
him at
off
plus
I have a
stats,
minus.
probably the worst unit.
I
in the
have
game.
him at +3.
I have a minus attack Inigo.
I have a plus
Haha,
res.
it's not like his stat. It's not like his boons and banes even matter. He's gonna suck regardless.
I have plus res and he sucks ass. Like holy shit. And he's merge +3.
I don't know what Yan Sim is.
Inigo used to be the best.
Inigo is the son of Lucia from the future.
Ah, yes. I remember I made a joke about Inigo being married to Zelgius thing. Like it was like a comment section talking
I thought
that
that
stuff,
things
and
would
it's like,
never change.
oh yes, he's his
But you've shown me
husband,
that they can.
Zelgius.
Bro, Zelgius would destroy
Small
Inigo.
Azura, you're so adorable. Why is little Azura gonna be so fucking adorable, man?
Well, it's a child. It's kind of the goal. What do you think they're gonna make him sexy?
No.
No.
'Cause that's just terrible. That would be terrible. Holy shit.
That would be terrible. You
That
know
would
what
be
they've
terrible.
done before. Bridal Sonic, Halloween
That would be
Maui,
terrible. Put sun lotion.
a flame alt.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's see. Who else is
Yes,
God,
I see you haven't sexualized a
this
child
game
in a
has
year.
so much big anime titty women, man. Anime
Dancer
titty.
plane. Oh
Here's
no.
Goth.
Oh yeah, Yoon.
Lenore.
Big anime.
Stardra's literally a big titty goth GF.
Yes.
What if she's not your GF? Oh.
But she would be.
More like GTF. Oh.
Even with the minus attack, Lila is still like fucking hits hard still.
I've been just on this goals page for a while. I think so. Sword and axe on Edelgard.
As a ninja, I'm
Hubert.
not used to being
Accent
seen.
writing on
But
Ferdinand.
you may look if you
Linhardt
want.
with
sorry, what
I
was
have
on
nothing
Hubert?
to be ashamed of.
Axed writing.
Yes, Spring Kagero.
No.
Ooh, I can
for
get
Hubert,
Spring Kagero. I could get Spring
reason
Kagero once I
and
get enough of
authority.
those.
Reason and authority. Okay.
Also, guys, use your divine code part 3 because that shit won't carry over.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wait till I get, you know.
Yeah, once you
all
get
that's
enough,
available
but
for this
you
rank.
can't. But it won't carry over until
Question
next
is
month.
lethal carrot or green egg?
Yeah, I
It's
want
also
to get
like
I wanna
limited
get
time
I
codes.
want to get the Spring Kagero so then I can merge so I can fix that minus HP thing.
Wants to get.
Oops.
But then there's axe and fists on Caspar.
Lethal carrot.
I find it best with like
bow on
focus.
Burn.
We need Summer Kagero. Yes, Raul.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Axe
When
and
it
writing.
comes-
Axe and flying on Petra and Lance and
Dude,
Reason
the blade
on
sessions
Silver.
that I'm gonna have once that happens.
I'm sorry, Lance and Reason on who?
Then
Oh.
I find it best like when you're changing the goals for your students. Like
I think we'll Lance
focus on
and
one
writing,
thing.
'cause that's better for early on.
I usually focus on one thing because if you
You
do
can, like-
only one thing, then it's times 1.5, which is a lot faster.
Spring Veronica. I remember getting her. I don't remember how I got her. I think I was trying to summon for
Alright, looks like it's almost reset time. Just gonna get ready for it.
Search up a question.
No, wait a minute. How did I get Veronica?
Question. Right.
Who did I get Veronica? Who was I going for when I was getting Veronica?
It's rewind time.
I feel like authority is.
Who else was on the
you should
spring?
only
Who else was
tutor
on the
in
spring
it
banner
until it's
with
until
Veronica?
C rank.
Who was on the spring banner with Veronica? Because I don't know why, but I don't.
Is Bruno Connor Kelly 2?
Oh, I
And,
know how. I was trying to get Thursier and Veronica was on there, and I kept getting Veronica instead of her. I was like, this is the wrong Veronica, damn it. I wanted the Thursier, and this is the one before she became Thursier, damn it.
Veronica has the same voice as Lynn.
Yep. Oh, resets here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Team meals
Oh,
are
yeah,
boring if you
you're
use
right.
them every day.
Just do our quick summon and then I gotta go to bed because of daylight savings.
I also gotta go to work as well too.
According
Oh.
to Coom.
It just went from 1 to
Is it time to
3
Kuma once more?
Is it time for my blade session, ma'am?
It is time to Kuma again. Oh boy, my favorite.
It's time for your deck.
Alrighty.
Banner today?
Yep.
Let's go
there's
some-
the last weekly revival.
So,
Ooh! Hall of Forms with Finn,
Colorless.
Oh, we already knew that was
Olin,
coming.
and Swordheart.
Alright, here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's free summon together on the weekly revival.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the announcement of the Hall of Forms. They're doing a new one.
Also, there's no calendar yet. Alright, guys. Let's free summon together.
I think
Okay.
I'm
I
going
go
red.
blue or red.
I'm going blue.
I'm going red.
I'm
Yep,
also
blue.
going
Perfect. Blue. Alright, let's do this. I'm going blue.
Oof.
Alright, you guys.
Left
ready?
or right?
Whichever. I'm going right. So.
Going right.
Red. 3-star.
Alright.
I would just go right then as well.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's see what we get. 3 stars gonna be.
Oh, I got a 3-star. A
3-star,
stall.
right?
Oh, a stall's
I
not too bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
4
4
stars.
I got
Lucas.
4
It's not
star.
like
I
I
got
already have
total
5 million Lucases.
I got a corn.
I got a Sully.
Hey, Lucas's.
Alright, stall. Book time.
Because no one gives a fuck about you. Because no one gives a fuck about you still.
Sully being
Okay.
drawback
Still have
fodder.
to save up orbs. Oh boy.
Nope, I don't need a plus 10 Azura. I already have a plus 10 Azura on my ult. I don't need her.
Already have a plus 10 Azura.
Yeah, I know. On my
I don't
ult.
need
That's what I
two.
said. I don't need another one.
Yes.
It's Raphael's birthday. I'm sorry, but I won't give you anything.
Fuck you, Raphael. You
Oh,
like a Ralph
Raphael's a
wannabe?
bro, man. Raphael may be one of the bros, but I can't just give my money away. Like, I'm playing the hard game.
I'm in the
playing
endgame,
the
bitch.
medium game.
I'm playing Fortnite, man. I'm
We
gaming.
like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
I'm playing Minecraft.
Christian child.
Hardcore mode.
Perish child. Alright, well, I'm gonna probably just do Forging Bonds one more time and then I'm gonna end the stream. Because I gotta go to work in the morning again, so fuck.
I've maxed out my forging bonds.
I have to work in the morning again.
I will go. I'll survive.
In what direction? Up.
I have to work in the morning again.
Can't believe I have legs. What the fuck?
All right. Oh yes. Very well.
Not my fault. My penis just slipped into her ass.
I will go.
What?
Well.
It's not my fault either.
Well.
My fault that you're gay. Wait, what?
It's not my fault.
Not my fault you have such
onto my ass.
you have such round cheeks. Round perfect cheeks.
I'll survive.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Your thrusty is just so deep.
All right. Your advice? Come to me.
I don't care about the map. I actually could do a summon, but 5 orbs is gonna get me nothing.
No, don't, dude. Save up your orbs so that you
I'm-
can do
I'm-
multiple. Because the
listen.
game is gonna fuck you over with you only have 5 orbs to summon and it's gonna give you
I
a couple.
may be dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
Oh boy, I have 5 orbs now. I can finally summon again.
Gets
Mid.
a full
That is
full-
mid.
Gets a full circle of all the color that you want, but you only have 5 orbs, and you're like,
Yes, I'm fine.
and you do.
I got
glue,
that
glue,
like
glue,
twice
glue,
last.
glue. You do the that like Mike Wazowski Sully face thing. That's you. You're like,
Yes.
that's you. Right there, when that happens, and you're just like,
It's basic. It's like, all right. I hope I get 4 of the color I don't care about.
then you're like, oh, and then you're just like,
Yes. Get only the color you don't care about.
and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then you pick the one that you think
It's like
it is,
you
but it's a
start off the
3-star,
banner
and you just do.
Off the banner with like 500 orbs, and you only get the color you don't want. You get knocked down to like 5 orbs, and it's like, all right, let's see what happens now. You get a full. It's only the color you want.
And you're like,
I'm fine. I am not dying.
This is fine.
5 orbs.
No,
You
you
mean
do that
unfree
eternal-
summon?
There's that picture of Edelgard where she's like just sipping tea normally, and then the transparent image of her like screaming on the inside, like, that's you. You're just like,
What about the picture of Edelgard with her arms crossed?
oh, there's the one where she's checking her phone, and she's just like, no, the picture of Edelgard checking her phone. That's also you, Glue, when you get that, and you're like, oh, that's the audacity.
Lady
about the picture of
Edelgard, your
Edelgard's
call out post.
I have the picture of Edelgard's feet. Yes.
That's what Hubert probably has on his phone.
That's all of Hubert's gallery. It's just pictures of Edelgard, pictures of her feet.
Alright, anyway, I think this is where I'm gonna be ending the stream here, guys.
Also, a picture. He listens to like black metal.
I can see that.
So anyway, guys, I want to say thank you guys for watching the stream. Leave a
Not welcome.
like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next stream.
Welcome. Now give me $50.
Support me.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I want to kill you. Give me $300.
Oh no!
Guys, anyway, I'll see you guys next stream.
All right, guys. I'll
Good
see
night,
you.
everyone.
Goodbye.
I'll see you in bed.
Oh man.
race you there, man.
Goodbye, everybody. I'll remember you all in therapy.
I'll race you to
Bye.
bed.
Time for another blade session.